Welcome inside the Mingus Gymnasium here on the campus of Mingus Union High School. I'm Philip Katafamo. Happy to have you along with me for some Friday night 4A Grand Canyon Region basketball between the visiting Flagstaff Eagles and the Mingus Marauders. We are currently wrapping up the rest of the JV basketball game, but we are excited. We've got two games on the docket for you, a doubleheader for Friday night. We start with the girls basketball team, and well, we've got a whole lot to talk about. It is senior night here at Mingus Union High School. We've got a lot to talk about, a lot of festivities to get through before we start playing some basketball. So we are going to take a quick break. When we come back, well, we'll get started talking about some basketball right here on Verde Valley TV. Don't go anywhere.
When you buy a vehicle at Hyundai of Cottonwood, you'll enjoy thousands of miles. With America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000 miles, driving a Hyundai will give you peace of mind. Yes, there's something for everyone at Hyundai of Cottonwood on Rodeo Drive, above Larry Green Chevrolet and next to Walmart. Hyundai of Cottonwood. New thinking, new possibilities. A formula for happy drivers.
Welcome back here inside of Mingus Gymnasium. Philip Katafamo, happy to have you along with me for some Friday night 4A Grand Canyon Region basketball. It is the Flagstaff Eagles taking on the Mingus Marauders. We'll talk about the Flagstaff Eagles first. Coming into this game, Coach Tyrone Johnson will not be on the floor tonight. He is sick. We wish him well. Hopefully he's got a speedy recovery. Hopefully it's nothing serious. They come into this game 21-5 overall, 10-0 in the region. Flagstaff currently sitting atop of the Grand Canyon region right in front of Coconino, who are 10-1. Bradshaw Mountain 6-5. Prescott 4-6, Lee Williams and Mojave tied up at 3-7, and the Mingus Marauders coming in at 0-10. Their last victory coming against Estrella Hills, 63-49. A great victory for the Flagstaff Eagles to continue their strong play in the Grand Canyon region. Their last time against Mingus, well, it was a pretty solid victory for the Eagles in Flagstaff, 53-16. A great victory for the Flagstaff Eagles. It was close at halftime, but the Eagles really did a good job of pushing forward and getting the victory and finishing out that game. Coming in this one, like I said, the Eagles undefeated in the Grand Canyon region. Nobody has beat this team yet inside the region, so the Marauders would love to be that team that does that. 9-game winning streak for the Eagles. They're coming into this game extremely hot. I can't really talk about it even more because it'll be pretty obvious. They're a good team. They're undefeated. They're 9-0. They're looking for another victory tonight. They will have their senior night against Coconino next week, and they will be here for Mingus's tonight. They have not lost since January 10th against Shadow Mountain. That is the last time that these Flagstaff Eagles have taken a loss. It was against Shadow Mountain on January 10th. So it's been a long time coming. We're now in February. It's almost February 10th. We're currently at February 7th. It's a pretty strong push right now for the Eagles. They took the loss, like I said, against Shadow Mountain. No team has scored more than 50 points against this team. They are a strong defensive team. They held Mingus to 16 last time they played in Flagstaff. They have done a great job on the defensive front, playing very, very strong, and also on the offensive front. That is the end of the JV game right there, a 59-49 Marauder victory. So great victory for the JV basketball team there as we just took a look at the score. But getting back to the Flagstaff Eagles girls basketball team, they will have their assistant coach here, so I'm assuming most of the game plan will be relatively the same. I was talking to Coach Paul Ventura on the side of Mingus, talking about the Flagstaff Eagles. He says they like to kind of keep their rotations tight. They've got a very, very strong schedule. They've got a very, very tight rotation. They like to stay with their game plan, and they don't move away from it. So we'll see what they do with an assistant coach here. Again, our best wishes go out to Coach Johnson. Hopefully it's a speedy recovery and nothing serious. Again, we don't know. But we know that he will not be here tonight because he is sick. Of course, our well wishes go to Coach Tyrone Johnson. Getting into the keys to the game for the Flagstaff Eagles, it's pretty simple. Just keep doing your thing as they start to make both teams making their way out to the floor. Again, we'll have our senior festivities after this game for Mingus, but we'll have a nice little presentation for the Flagstaff Eagles at the beginning of this game. But getting back to our keys to the game, keep doing your thing. I mean, it's pretty simple. Flagstaff has been a strong team all season long, 21-5 overall, 10-0 in the region. Nobody has been able to slow this team down, so there's no reason to change the game plan, regardless if your head coach is there or not. So just keep doing your thing. Next, pressure early and often. We know the Mingus Marauders struggle with turnovers. This has been an issue all season long for this girls basketball team, that turnovers have really kind of been a handcuff for this team. When they see a little pressure, it gets to be a little bit of trouble for this team. So if the Flagstaff Eagles can continue their pressure, full court press, get the defense going early. They'll have no problem walking away and earning their 11th victory of the season. There are two teams in this matchup, and we will talk about the Mingus Marauders when we come back after this break. Don't go anywhere, right here on Verde Valley TV.
Two things we can count on every year:
a new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
When you buy a vehicle at Hyundai of Cottonwood, you'll enjoy thousands of miles. With America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000 miles, driving a Hyundai will give you peace of mind. Yes, there's something for everyone at Hyundai of Cottonwood on Rodeo Drive, above Larry Green Chevrolet and next to Walmart. Hyundai of Cottonwood. New thinking, new possibilities. A formula for happy drivers. If you're looking for a plumber, look no farther than D-Best Plumbing. Call them at 567-8755. Owner and founder Danny Petty has 18 years of plumbing experience in the Verde Valley. D-Best Plumbing prides themselves with providing quality workmanship and efficiency, which means honest and fair pricing for their customers. D-Best Plumbing, where a job done right is a job done once.
Welcome back inside the Mingus Gymnasium here on the campus of Mingus Union High School. We are getting ready for our first game of our doubleheader tonight as the girls basketball teams get ready to go. You see right there on your screen the Marauders girls basketball team warming up. We just got done talking about their opponent, the Flagstaff Eagles, for some 4A Grand Canyon Region basketball. The Marauders come into this game, well, looking for their first victory. They're 0-20 overall, 0-10 in the region. Their last loss coming against Coconino, 53-41. Not a bad game on the side of the Marauders. So they're looking for a victory tonight. I got an opportunity to talk with Coach Ventura before the game. He said that their offense has improved significantly, which is great. They've scored 40 points in their last 3 games, which is a significant improvement, at least from their last time they played against Flagstaff, where they only scored 16. So you always want to look at the positives. It's nice to see that this team is starting to put points together. They're a very talented squad, just unfortunately got dealt a pretty bad hand this year. So hopefully they'll be able to play spoiler and give Flagstaff their first loss, whereas Mingus is looking to earn their first win. Last time against Flagstaff, as I mentioned, 53-16 victory for the Eagles in Flagstaff. So the Marauders are looking for a little bit of revenge here at home on senior night. We'll have all of our senior festivities after this girls basketball game. And leading into the boys game, we'll do both the boys and girls basketball seniors, so that should be a lot of fun. Coming into this game, like I said, this team is looking for their first victory on the season, currently sitting at the bottom of the region at 0-10, 0-20 overall. They love to hand Flagstaff their first loss of the season, and, well, they got to do a lot to get that done. Scored 40 points, 40 plus to be precise in their last 3 games. So, you know, the improvements are coming. It's nice to see from Mingus. Coach Ventura knows that, you know, some things maybe needed to be adjusted, so he's made those adjustments, and the production is starting to show there. I know they technically, in terms of the wins and loss, haven't necessarily improved that, but improvements are improvements nonetheless. And when you can score 40 plus, when you've really been held to under 20 for most of your games, that's a good improvement. It's nice to see. Their last win came on February 2nd of 2019. We are over a year since the Marauders girls basketball team has earned a victory, so they'd love to break that streak and send these seniors off with a victory. Taking a look now at their keys to the game, like I said, give these seniors a victory on senior night. Play tough. Come out early on. You know Flagstaff is talented, but you've seen this team already. You know what to expect from the Flagstaff Eagles. So come out strong and try to earn that victory for the seniors. Number 2, limit turnovers to stay in the game. I mentioned on the side of Flagstaff that the Marauders struggle with their turnovers, and they're probably going to put the defensive pressure on early. So if the Marauders can limit their turnovers, they should give themselves a better opportunity to win this game. Next, take advantage of every opportunity. The Marauders are basically going to have to try to score almost every possession. The defense is going to have to stay strong. I know Coach Ventura told us the last time that we were here that the defense has been one of the strongest points of the team, and it has shown. They only allowed 53 points to Flagstaff, a team that is not afraid to rattle off 60 or 65. They played great defense. Another thing, play all 4 quarters. The last time when we saw these Marauders against Prescott, it was a close game at half. And then once the third quarter rolled around, it was pretty much over. And Coach Ventura said that was the same issue when they took on Flagstaff last time. It was an issue of this team having a close game at halftime, but unfortunately were unable to finish the game. So play all 4 quarters is definitely one of the keys to the game for the Mingus Marauders. And play spoiler. They'd love to hand Flagstaff their first loss of the season. Flagstaff will head on to Coconino next week, so that could be a lot of implications of who is going to finish out of the rankings, who's going to finish out in first place in the region. Of course, Flagstaff and Coconino right there at 1-2. Flagstaff 10-0, Coconino 10-1. The Eagles and Coconino will take on each other next week. So if Mingus can hand the Eagles of their first loss of the season, that might play down the road in the seeding for the main tournament for the Flagstaff Eagles and also for the Coconino Panthers. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. It should be a fun game. We're excited. We're starting to get our festivities underway here. We're just under 5 minutes before we start our first game of our doubleheader. Of course, the boys basketball game will take place right after that. At halftime of this game, I'll get the opportunity to talk with Coach Eric Casada, the head baseball coach here at Mingus Union. They've got a lot of great things coming up. Can't wait to get in and talk with him. We'll talk with Athletic Director Yancey DeVore at the middle portions of our games, at the end of the girls and the beginning of the boys game. And then we'll get a chance to talk with Coach Calvin Balo, the girls soccer coach. They are putting together a fantastic run so far in their region and on this season. Significant improvement from last year, but we'll get an opportunity to talk with Coach Balo at the halftime of the boys game. So we got a full show for you. We've got a lot of sports coming on as we begin our festivities here. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll keep talking basketball and get you ready for the girls basketball game. Don't go anywhere, right here on Verde Valley TV.
If you're looking for a plumber, look no farther than D-Best Plumbing. Call them at 567-8755. Owner and founder Danny Petty has 18 years of plumbing experience in the Verde Valley. D-Best Plumbing prides themselves with providing quality workmanship and efficiency, which means honest and fair pricing for their customers. D-Best Plumbing, where a job done right is a job done once.
To welcome you back here inside the Mingus Gymnasium on the campus of Mingus Union High School for some 4A Grand Canyon basketball on a beautiful Friday night here in Cottonwood, Arizona. Philip Katafamo, happy to have you along with me. It is Flagstaff taking on Mingus. The Mingus Marauders would love to hand the Flagstaff Eagles their first loss of the season as the Eagles come into this game 10-0. And are sitting atop of this division. And like I mentioned before, if you didn't join me earlier on, the Marauders can kind of mess the seeding up a little bit inside the region and also during the playoffs if they can earn a victory tonight, as Flagstaff sits at number 1 at 10-0. Coconino is at number 2 at 10-1. And if Flagstaff, of course, loses tonight, they take on Coconino next week, so that could have a lot of implications for who is going to end up winning the region and who is going to end up with the higher seed in the tournament. Well, we've got a lot going on here. We've got a little under 3 minutes here before we get going. We'll get you the starters for the Mingus Marauders. We've got Tyra Archuleta Gabaldon, number 1, starting for the Marauders. Number 13, Dylan Sweeney, big center. We'll be playing, will also be starting. Olivia Gordon, number 21. Leah Kinsey, number 22. And Hannah Roderick, number 40 for the Mingus Marauders. You see the roster there. Should be a lot of fun. Chase Dirksen had a pretty good game last time we were here. And Kobe Mador rocking. I wonder if she's still wearing the Kobe's. She wore the Kobe's last time. And I wonder if she'll be wearing them tonight. We got a couple other names there. As you see, Hannah Roderick. She'll also be starting tonight. Hopefully, it will be an influx of players this season, this game tonight. Coach Ventura said, I asked him, Coach, who are the starters tonight? He said, it's the seniors. It's all 5 of them. And that's who it is. Like I said, Tyra Archuleta Gabaldon, Dylan Sweeney, Olivia Gordon, Leah Kinsley, and Hannah Roderick will be your starting 5 for the Marauders. On the side of the Eagles, it'll be Caitlin Davis, Rebecca Encinas, Grace Linez, Emma Doskis, and Maya Verse. That'll be the starting 5 for the Flagstaff Eagles. Like I said, Coach Johnson likes to run a tight ship. It's usually going to be those starting 5 and nobody else, and they'll just have their rotation. They'll keep that rotation going for the rest of the game, so it'll be interesting to see what their assistant coach does. As Coach Johnson, again, we wish him well. We know he is sick tonight, so we wish him well wishes. We hope he gets over his illness very, very quickly, as the Eagles would love to have Coach Johnson back on the floor when they take on Coconino next week. For the Marauders next week, they'll be on the road taking on Lee Williams. Of course, it is senior night tonight. We'll have a presentation for the Flagstaff Eagles seniors here once we get started, and then the girls and boys Marauders seniors will be honored after the end of this girls basketball game. Coming into under a minute, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll start our festivities. We'll get some basketball going right here on Verde Valley TV. Don't go anywhere.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
We are fired up and ready for some basketball here tonight. Philip Katafamo, happy to have you along with me inside of Marauders Gymnasium on the campus of Mingus Union High School. We've got some 4A Grand Canyon Region basketball for you. Flagstaff Eagles taking on the Mingus Marauders. Marauders looking to hand the Flagstaff Eagles their first loss of the season. And, well, the Eagles would love to stay undefeated. We begin our festivities here as we honor the Flagstaff seniors. I'm going to send it down to the floor for our PA announcer, Brian James.
The officials for tonight's game are Perry Hyde, Stephen Medina, and Miguel Martinez. And even though we're doing our senior night presentation after the game, we would like to recognize the Flagstaff Eagles seniors. So when we call your name, please come up to the scorer's table and we have a little gift for you. Number 12, senior Devin Hathaway. Senior for the Flagstaff Eagles, Rebecca Encinas. Senior for the Flagstaff Eagles, number 20, Emma Doskis. And senior number 22, Onega Shirley. Congratulations, seniors. And again, we'll honor our seniors tonight right after the game. Starting lineup for our game tonight, starting with the Flagstaff Eagles, number 5.
I want to thank Brian James for introducing the seniors tonight for the Flagstaff Eagles. We are getting ready to go here as we get our starting lineups going for the Flagstaff Eagles. We will recap that for you. Caitlin Davis starting for the Eagles, Rebecca Encinas, Grace Linez, Emma Doskis, and Maya Verse, our starting 5 for the Flagstaff Eagles as we get ready here to begin some 4A Grand Canyon Region basketball on a beautiful Friday night here in Cottonwood, Arizona. I almost said we were in Flagstaff. We were definitely not in Flagstaff. It is nowhere near as cold as it is in Flagstaff down here in Cottonwood. But regardless, it is the Flagstaff Eagles taking on the Mingus Marauders. Coach Ventura there, rocking the tie, looking sharp. Always great to talk with him. We've got a lot going on tonight. Like I mentioned, we will honor our seniors for the Marauders after the girls basketball game, as well as we will also do the boys during that time as well as we get our starting 5 for the Marauders. Tyra Archuletto Gabaldon starting for the Marauders. Dylan Sweeney also on the starting 5, mostly a senior packed starting 5. Olivia Gordon, number 22 Leah Kinsey, and number 40 Hannah Roderick. Should be a good game. Marauders looking to play spoiler, ruin the undefeated streak, break the 9-game winning streak for the Flagstaff Eagles. Goes Dylan Sweeney, and we are just about underway. We're going to step aside for a second while we get our national anthem. When we come back, we'll get some basketball for you right here. Stay right here.
Our very own senior tonight, Olivia Gordon.
Olivia Gordon, the senior, doing a phenomenal job with the national anthem. She did the same national anthem during the Prescott game. Killed it then, killed it here. Phenomenal job, Olivia Gordon. I hope somebody else on the team can sing because she is a senior and also in the starting lineup tonight. So here we go. We get ready for tip-off here tonight. Want to welcome you again inside the Mingus Gymnasium on the campus of Mingus Union High School as Coach Ventura gets his team fired up. Flagstaff Eagles already on the floor. Coach Ventura giving his team one last rally at home before these seniors head off, well, into wherever they end up after this. And we wish our seniors luck, wish them luck tonight, and we'll see where we go from here. Flagstaff coming into this game undefeated. The Marauders on the other side have not won a game yet. Looking for their first victory since February 2nd, 2019. And there's only one way to find out if they'll get it. And it's right here, right now on Verde Valley TV. We wait for the tip-off. Verse and Kinsley. It is tipped. Flagstaff will start off with it. Pass in the corner. Shot for three is up and no good. Rebounded by the Marauders. Gordon had it, but it went out of bounds. Let's see who that three-pointer was. It was number 20. That was Emma Doskis on the three attempt. Driving inside. Floater is up. Tipped around the rim and in. And that is Gracelyn Nez. Her first two of the night. Pressure early on, like I said. This team struggles with turnovers, and I'm not shocked at all that Flagstaff is putting the pressure on early. Looking for somebody. She's going to bounce pass into Gordon. Archuleta Gabaldon coming around there. There's 22. That was Kinsey with the ball. Swings it around. Sweeney on the drive. Spots up for jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Verse. Verse will push it up. Verse driving in. Coast to coast off the glass and in. Maya Verse getting her first two. Inbounded. Gabaldon will push it up. All seniors on the floor for the Marauders. Gordon with it on the wing, looking inside. Gabaldon off the glass and in. The Marauders get on the board. 2-4 our score. Jasmine Tosi gets it over to her teammate Doskis, who gets it inside. Now Verse has got no back out to Doskis now. Back over to Nez. Nez swings it around. And Cenas back up top. Tosi looking inside. Oh, she was wide open. They hold it off. Corner three. Spots up. Doskis. Yes. Emma Doskis knocks down the three. 7-2 our score. Kinsey looking for somebody, and we've got a timeout already. 7-2 our score, 6 minutes. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. Timeout on the side of the Marauders. We'll take one as well. Don't go anywhere.
Two things we can count on every year.
A new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
6 minutes, 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. 2-7 our scores. The Eagles are currently on top of the Marauders. Gabaldon looking for somebody. She'll get fouled. Pass was completed to Gordon. It'll be a foul on the Eagles. We foul specifically on Rebecca Encinas. So Encinas will pick up her first foul. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you along with me here on a Friday night for a Grand Canyon Region basketball. Inbound and Gabaldon driving in, looking for her second points or fourth points of the night, and won't get it. Verse will pick it up. Verse pushing the ball up. Gets it a little too far. Pass intended for Tosi. Just a little too far ahead of her. Tosi and Verse, the only two freshmen in this lineup. Other than that, it's all seniors. We've already seen the talent of Verse taking that ball coast to coast. Sweeney pushing it up. Looking for somebody. Runs right into trouble. Sweeney able to fight her way out of that one. Almost tipped and stolen. Kinsey looking for someone. She'll find Gabaldon. Gabaldon running the point here at the top of the key. Gabaldon gets it over to Gordon. Gordon inside. Kinsey spots up for two. No good. Looking for the rebound. It'll go into the hands of Gracelyn Nez. Nez will push it up. She's got Tozy. Fast break off the glass, and no good. Verse rebound, second chance. It is good. Maya Verse, 4 points on the night. 9-2 our score. Archuleta Gabaldon at the top of the key, gets it over to Gordon. Gordon looking inside. Loses it, but recovers. Gabaldon. Kinsey, it is tipped and stolen. Verse has got it. Verse will push it up past half court. Verse, the foul. Shot won't go in, but they will call the foul. A lot of fans calling for the travel on Verse, but we've got a foul on Dylan Sweeney. She'll pick up her first. Foul is on the floor, so the shot won't count, so it'll be an inbound. Get some subs coming in. Chase Dirksen will check in. Hannah Roderick will check out. Dirksen looking to be a spark plug in this lineup. Top of the key. Doskis for three. No good. Rebounded. Verse inside. Back up top. Tozy thinking three. Takes the dribble instead. Swings back up top. Key to Nez. She's got Doskis open in the corner. Nez swings back over to Tozy. Tozy over in the corner. That is Encinas. Floater is up and good. That is Rebecca Encinas' first 2 points of the night. Gabaldon looking for someone and pass a little too far ahead of Dylan Sweeney. And Gabaldon really wanted Sweeney to cut to the basket. I think she would have had a free layup had she done that, but instead the pass goes a little too far ahead of her, and it'll be a turnover, so the Eagles will take it up. Tozy, she's got it. Looking, it is picked off. Gabaldon will look to get a fast break here. Easy two for Archuleta Gabaldon. Tyra with 2 points. Doskis swings it around. Encinas back up, corner. Nez for three. No good. Verse fighting for it. She's got it. Second chance off the glass and in. Man, Maya Verse working hard down low. Kinsey will inbound. Tipped, but Gabaldon's got it. Double team coming in. Gabaldon trapped, but it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. 3 minutes, 51 seconds left here in the first. 13-4. Kinsey looking for the inbound. She'll get it over to Gabaldon. That is stolen. Fast break now. That is Encinas. Easy two off the glass is in. 4 points for Rebecca Encinas. 15-4 our score. Sweeney looking for Dirksen, and it is intercepted by Verse. Verse has got Tozy on the fast break off the glass, and it's good. Tozy's got her first two. 17-4 now as Gabaldon pushes it up off the head of Sweeney, but she's able to recover it. Dirksen's got it, guarded tightly by Verse. Dirksen on the drive, spots up for two, and she will be fouled. Basket will not count. So Chase Dirksen will go to the line for two.
Number 35, Maya Verse.
First will pick up the foul. Free throw is up and good from Chase Dirksen. Substitutions coming in. Tozy will take a break, and Encinas will check out. Sage Begay coming in. Free throw is up, and 2 for 2 for Chase Dirksen. Caitlin Davis will push it up. Davis coming in as a sub for Tozy. Looking inside, Verse. Kicks it back out. Corner three, checking in. No good, recovered. That three by Sage Begay. Archuleta Gabaldon will push it up. Bounce pass into Kinsey. Kinsey gets it over to Gordon. Gordon looking for some room. Got it guarded tightly. Archuleta at the top of the key looking to get something going. Gabaldon bounce pass trying to get it over to Sweeney. She will. Spots up for a long two off the glass and good. A two-pointer for Dylan Sweeney. We'll see what they call that. It was a three-pointer from Dylan Sweeney. So 9-17 goes our score. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first. Verse, corner three. She's going to spot up for a long one. No good. Tipped around and rebounded by Davis. She'll get it over to Verse. Verse swings it. Corner. Begay has got it. She'll drive in. Floater, too hard off the glass. Rebounded. Gordon's got it. And she'll find Gabaldon, Archuleta Gabaldon. On 2 minutes left here in the first, that dribble is stolen. Begay almost loses it herself, able to get it up to Davis. Davis will get fouled. Turnovers early on, a problem for the Mingus Marauders, an issue that has been a factor all season long. Dirksen will pick up the foul, and Davis will go to the line. Davis looking to make this a 10-point game. First free throw is up, and no good.
Mariano Lopez, Yasmin Mestis, and Taylor Brock enter the Mingus lineup.
Second free throw is up from Davis and good. So Davis has got her first point of the night, 18-9 our score. Got some subs on the side of the Marauders. Dirksen pushing it up. Dirksen running into a little bit of trouble. That pass is stolen. Verse has got it. She's got it on the fast break. Verse inside. Nez left hand is good. Gracelyn Nez has got 4. Tight defense from Davis on Mestis, but that one will go out of bounds. Looking up top, it is stolen. Begay gets it over to Doskis. Doskis, corner 3, Nez, no good. Rebounded, here comes Sweeney. Sweeney running into almost a triple team. She's able to get it up to Mestis. Looking inside to Brock. Back over, Sweeney's got it now. She's hit a 3 already, looking for the long 2. It is blocked, rebounded, Dirksen, we'll call it jump ball. Possession arrow pointing the way of the Marauders, so they'll hang on to possession here. Minute 15 left here in the first quarter. 20-9 our score. Verse will check out. She's playing phenomenal so far. Brianna Curtis will check in. Dirksen will inbound. Bounce pass inside. There's going to be Lopez spotting up for 2, no good. Tipped, we'll see who was last touched on. Looks like it was touched by the Marauders. So the Eagles will hang on to it. Hannah Roderick looking to check in for Mingus. Top of the key with Doskis into the corner. It was Curtis. Begay's got it. She's going to drive in. Floater off the glass, no good. Rebounded. Curtis, top of the key. Doskis, she's hit one earlier, no good. Rebounded by Dirksen. Dirksen looking for somebody. She already picked up her dribble. She does find Mariah Lopez. Pass almost lost. Sweeney tipped from Dirksen. Doskis has got the recovery, and she'll push it up. Doskis going to spot up for 3. Top of the key is good. Another 3-pointer from Emma Doskis. 23-9 is our score here in the first. Lopez looking for somebody. That ball is lost, and it'll be a turnover. Roderick will check in. Gabaldon will check in. Brock will check out. And Sweeney will check out. Doskis will push it up. Under 11 seconds here in the first. Begay looking back inside to Doskis. It is tipped and looks like it was last touched by Chase Dirksen. So the Flagstaff Eagles will hang on to possession with 6 seconds left here in the first. Nez has got it at the top of the key. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and is lost. So the Marauders will take the final shot here in the first quarter. Dirksen will inbound. I doubt they get a shot off. Gabaldon Archuleta's got it. That will end the first. All Eagles so far to begin the first quarter. We'll see if the second quarter can be any different. 23-9 with 8 minutes to go here in the second as we begin the second quarter. Don't go anywhere. Right here on Verde Valley TV.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on Conoco fuel with your Kickback Rewards card. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
We begin the second quarter here inside of Marauder Gymnasium on the campus of Mingus Union High School. Philip Katafamo, happy to have you along with me. I said my last name weird, but it's a weird last name. Eagles currently on top of the Marauders 23-9 as we begin the second quarter. 4A Grand Canyon Region basketball here. The Marauders love to hand the Eagles their first loss of the season, but it's got to start with limiting those turnovers. A lot of turnovers on the side of the Marauders, and, well, that's kind of led to the reason. Well, it's part of the reason, I should say, why the Eagles are currently up 23-9. Doskis in the corner, top of the key. Nez looking inside, tipped and recovered. The Marauders will take over. Mestis will push it up. Mestis tipped, pass intended for Roderick. She will recover it. Roderick over to Gabaldon Archuleta. Archuleta's going to launch a three. No good. So the Eagles will push it now. Doskis in the corner. She's got Davis. Davis driving in. Blocked. Second chance for the Eagles, and they'll call a foul. Dirksen not sure why they called the foul, and I kind of got to agree with her. She's just going for the ball. Brianna Curtis will not go to the line because that foul was on the floor. Or no, excuse me, she will go to the line. Not sure why. It wasn't a shooting. She wasn't in the shooting motion, but all right. Nonetheless, Curtis will go to the line for her first free throws of the night. First one is up and no good. Curtis' second free throw. That one will go in. First points of the night for Brianna Curtis. Gabaldon will push it up. Gabaldon over to Dirksen. Dirksen over to Mestis. Mestis on the drive. Floater off the glass. Too hard. Tipped around. Dirksen's got it on the second chance. Jump ball. We'll see the possession arrow goes. And it'll be Marauder ball. Gordon, Sweeney, and Kinsey will check in. Kinsey will inbound. Bounce pass inside. Turnaround jumper is no good from Sweeney. Nez has got a three in the corner, and she's going to knock that down. Her first three-pointer of the night. Roderick inside, met with a lot of trouble. So we'll get a jump ball. The Eagles will hang on to it. And we'll also have the push on Roderick, so the foul will go on Roderick. Jump ball, possession regardless to the Eagles. And they're going to talk about what's going on here. Yeah, it's going to be a. So okay, we're still trying to sort this out. We have the foul on Roderick. We have the jump ball as well. And they may call a technical. They have called a technical on Roderick. So now Curtis will go to the line for a free throw. Well, I guess that one does not go in. I guess technically every free throw is free, but I said what I said. Anyway, 27-9 our score. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the second. Curtis' second free throw on the technical is good. So now Curtis has got 2 points on the night. Eagles will hang on to possession. 6 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the second quarter. Doskis will push it up. 28-9 our score. It's been all Flagstaff Eagles so far. Now, last time these two teams played, the Eagles were able to hold the Marauders to 16 points. That inside to Davis is good. Davis doing a good job crashing inside and cutting to the basket for two. Kinsey, Davis blocks that one and goes out of bounds. Pass denied. So Kinsey will inbound. Archuleta Gabaldon will push it up. Gets it up to Sweeney. Sweeney has hit a three already. She'll spot up for another one. That one is no good. Roderick, second chance. Tipped around, rebounded. Gordon's got it. She'll force up a two. No good. Rebounded by Nez, and the Eagles have possession. Corner three. No good. Nez tipped and out of bounds. Should be Marauder's ball, and it will be. Great hustle, though, on the side of Gracelyn Nez to give her team another opportunity on offense. Archuleta Gabaldon will push it up. 30-9 our score. Archuleta, no good. And out of bounds. No call on that layup. Eagles will inbound. Oh no, it'll be Marauder's ball. So Archuleta Gabaldon will not get the foul call, but it looks like it may have been last touched by the Eagles, so the Marauders will hang on to it. 5 minutes, 46 seconds left here in the second. They'll inbound it. And tip. Again, Marauders will hang on to it. Kinsey looking for somebody. She's got an inbound. She'll get it into Dirksen. Dirksen dribbles into traffic, but is able to get away with it. Gabaldon for three. No good. Gordon will hustle for it and grab the rebound. And Marauders will reset. Gabaldon Archuleta will draw the foul that time. Foul go on Nez. Kinsey will inbound. A lot of pressure from the Eagles. Again, strong defense. Talked about it in the pregame. We know that the Marauders do struggle with turnovers, and, well, Flagstaff is going to exploit that, and they've done that so far. A lot of turnovers on the side of the Marauders. We'll, of course, talk about that at halftime. As that pass is intercepted. Davis on the fast break, tipped and out of bounds. Great job by Dylan Sweeney to close out on that pass and shut down the fast break. And at halftime, of course, we will be talking with Eric Casada, the head coach for the baseball team here at Mingus Union High School. They got a lot of great stuff going on. We'll get into that at halftime of this game. Top of the key, Tozy looking for somebody. She's got Meyerson in the corner. She'll find her. Meyerson looking for somebody inside. She's got a lot of space on the top of the key. Looking back inside now, back up top. On the drive, tipped, and will go out of bounds. Kalimtwa will inbound. Encinas on the drive, looking inside. That pass is loose, but recovered by the Eagles. Great pass inside. Unable to get it. Marauders fighting for it with the Eagles. Second chance, off the glass and in. Wow, Adriana Williams missed the layup, but got her own rebound and put it in for two. Archuleta Gabaldon dribbling her way out of traffic. She's got Sweeney open. Sweeney will spot up long three again, no good. Tipped and recovered. Gordon punched that one out of bounds, so the Eagles will hang on to it. 32-9, our score. 4 minutes, 41 seconds left here in the second quarter. And this is game one of two of our doubleheader, as the boys basketball game will take place right after this one. We hope you stick around for that one. Meyerson's got it on the wing. Looking for somebody. Long three. Wow. Melinda Kalimtwa with the three. Looking inside again. That pass was intercepted. And Sia's fighting for it. Kalimtwa. I really hope I'm saying that right. I don't feel like I am. That one is no good. Recovered by the Marauders, and they'll push it up. Archuleta Gabaldon dribbling into traffic. Somebody's going to come up and help her, but she is able to get right out of it. Never mind, she don't need the help. Sweeney's going to spot up again for two. And that one will go in. The first points of the second quarter for the Marauders is a jump shot two from Dylan Sweeney. Looking inside. Melinda with it. No good. Recovered. Dirksen gets it up to Gordon. Gordon gets back over to Gabaldon. Ronick and Verse looking to check in for both teams. Sweeney, pump fake. Gets it over to Dirksen. Dirksen looking inside. She's got Gabaldon off the glass and in. Great pass inside from Dirksen to Gabaldon for 2. Tozy. She's got Meyerson on the wing as well as Encias. She'll find Meyerson. Gets a screen. Williams, top of the key. Back over to Tozy. Tozy inside, tipped and out of bounds by Dirksen. Great closeout defense from Chase Dirksen inside. Ronick and Chase will, Verse, will check back in. 35-13. That pass again closed out by Dylan Sweeney. Good defense. 2 minutes 56 left here in the second. Verse coming in, spots up for 2. No good. Fighting for it down low is Sweeney and CS, and it will be Marauder's ball on the jump ball. 35-13, 2 minutes 49 left. Archuleta Gabaldon pushing it up. She's got Sweeney and Ronick. Spotting up for 2, the senior. No good, Hannah Roderick, unable to get it. Oh, great defense. Gordon had it, and then she lost it. But a great steal from Olivia Gordon. And it'll be a foul on the Eagles, so the Marauders will get possession back as Taylor Brock checks in. Kinsey will check out. And Onya Shirley will check in. They'll inbound it. Archuleta. Archuleta Gabaldon for 3. Wow! Senior from way back, knocking down the three-pointer. And Cenas gets it over to Verse. Verse, dribble moves, post move, floater, fadeaway, no good. Rebounded by Roderick. Roderick up to Gabaldon. Gabaldon on the drive, bounce pass, Sweeney, spots up, long, 2, no good. Verse has got a fast break for the Eagles. She pushes it up. That's going to be Meyerson. She's able to recover it, but they're going to say she stepped out. Good opportunity for the Marauders here to cut into the deficit before we head to halftime. With 1:55 left, 35-16 is our score. They'll inbound it. Archuleta Gabaldon will push it up. She'll get it up to Sweeney, a little too far in front, and it'll go out of bounds. Well, not a bad pass from Gabaldon to Sweeney, just a little too far in front. 1:40 left here in the second. And Cias gets it over to Shirley. Shirley back up top. Verse swings it around, and Cias now with it at the wing. Drive it in, kicks it out. Meyerson's going to spot up for 2. Williams is going to spot up for 2, and it's going to go out of bounds. Not a bad look, though, from number 44, Adriana Williams, there in the corner. They'll inbound it to Gordon. Gordon met, of course, by that full court press. They've been running it all game long. Dirksen guarded tightly by Williams. Gordon. Gordon dribbles her way out of traffic, and he'll get the foul. And Cias on the foul. 1 minute, 10 seconds left here in the second. Roderick double teamed. Looking for somebody inside. She'll find Gabaldon. Archuleta for 3, no good. Under a minute here as Verse pushes it up. Verse on the drive. Wow, fast break, no problem for Maya Verse. Archuleta Gabaldon looking inside. Dirksen's going to spot up. 2-pointer, no good. Verse will push it up with 30 seconds left here in the second. That pass tipped. Dirksen recovered. Floater is up and good from Meyerson for 2. Gordon looking to inbound on somebody. Stolen by Verse. She'll drive in again and get the floater. Dirksen inbound. Meyerson steals it. Tipped. Meyerson recovers. Encinius looking inside. Williams off the glass. Second chance blocked away, and that'll end the first half. 41-16 to end the first half. A solid performance so far from the Flagstaff Eagles and Marauders. Well, looking to recover here as we begin the second half. We're going to get an opportunity to talk with head baseball coach here at Mingus Union High School, Eric Casada, when we come back. Don't go anywhere.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
Two things we can count on every year:
a new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
When you buy a vehicle at Hyundai of Cottonwood, you'll enjoy thousands of miles. With America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000 miles, driving a Hyundai will give you peace of mind. Yes, there's something for everyone at Hyundai of Cottonwood on Rodeo Drive, above Larry Green Chevrolet and next to Walmart. Hyundai of Cottonwood. New thinking, new possibilities. A formula for happy drivers.
Welcome you back inside of the Marauders Gymnasium here on the campus of Mingus Union High School. Phil Katafamo, happy to have you along with me for some Friday night 4A Grand Canyon Region basketball. Current score at halftime, 41-16. It has been all Flagstaff Eagles as we begin the second half. But I'm not alone now. I'm joined by head baseball coach here at Mingus Union, Eric Casada. Coach Casada, it's always good to have you on the program.
Yeah, always good seeing you. Always good seeing you. You know that.
So you guys obviously are getting ready for baseball season. We will broadcast the first baseball game, well, not technically the first baseball game, but our first broadcast will be March 6th against Estrella Foothills. It should be a lot of fun. Have you guys started open field yet?
Oh, yeah. We've been going, honestly, since 2 days after football ended. I mean, me being me, I was biting at the bit to get out there with the boys. So I don't think I have an off button. So it's been good.
You guys have a great ceremony coming up on Saturday where you're inducting two players, actually I should say one coach and one player,
correct,
into the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. So big time. It's really good for me and for all the kids, to give back and stuff like that. We take a lot of pride in the past, present, the future, and it's always good to have two legends come back and stuff like that. I mean, we have Tony Vaca, he just flew in from Minnesota, homegrown kid, coaching in Minnesota now. And then we got Coach Young, whose name speaks for itself. I don't need to introduce him. Yeah.
No, we know. Even me coming in, I was very new to the area. I was very familiar with Coach Young, as Jackie Bessler filled me in on all the information. So that ceremony will take place tomorrow.
Correct.
And is that viewable to everybody? Come and check it out?
Absolutely. So it's at 12 o'clock. So 12 o'clock we'll start the ceremony, honor them. We have a couple banners that we made for them and, a couple of little gifts that we've done for them as well. And then we will have our annual alumni game, get to see a bunch of washed up Mingus baseball players play, try not to hurt themselves.
You going to be out there?
I'll be out there,
all right.
Yeah. So you'll see me back in trying to be in glory form, but I'll give it my best. So.
What position did you play in high school?
I was an outfielder.
All right.
So, yeah, all through college and all through, high school as an outfielder.
Still got the cannon?
I got the wheel still a little bit. I don't know about the cannon. My arm might go with the ball when I throw it, so we'll see.
Another thing you guys got going on, an opportunity for the baseball team to play at Chase Field.
Yes.
An incredible opportunity for these kids. Where are you guys on with that?
Okay, so we have to sell 600 vouchers. So the vouchers are actually game tickets that are redeemable from April all the way to September. It's not just one game, like here, buy this ticket please, and you're here for one specific game. It's April all the way to September. For parents, you know, who have kids in school right now, take them during the summertime. I mean, there's plenty of games from weekday to weekends. But if we sell 600 vouchers, then we're in playing for Chase Field. But it's we're playing Lee Williams April 21st at 7 p.m., which is good because we'll have the community hopefully going down there for a later time. And if they sell 600 tickets as well, it's game on, ready to go.
Well, hopefully it'll work out. Of course, where can they purchase those vouchers?
They can purchase those through any of our baseball players, or they can go through us on Facebook, Mingus Baseball, and get a hold of me. I'm one of the administrators on the page. I'll get your address. I can meet you in person, whatever it may be. Let's just get these tickets sold, get these kids playing at Chase Field, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's an incredible opportunity. Again, visit the Mingus Baseball Facebook page and direct message them on Facebook. Coach Quesada will see it. He'll get you going if you want to purchase a voucher. Again, they need to sell 600 for these guys to play against Lee Williams at Chase Field, which should be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Once a lifetime opportunity for the boys. Can't beat it.
And you've been to Chase Field a few times,
I
right?
have, yeah, I have. So it's been good. I'm glad that the boys are getting experience as well. So.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you coming on.
Hey, good having you.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap up halftime here at the Mingus Union High School, and we'll get ready for some second half basketball. Thanks again, Coach Quesada. Check out the baseball team March 6th right here on Verde Valley TV. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Go Marauders.
If you're looking for a plumber, look no farther than D-Best Plumbing. Call them at 567-8755. Owner and founder Danny Petty has 18 years of plumbing experience in the Verde Valley. D-Best Plumbing prides themselves with providing quality workmanship and efficiency, which means honest and fair pricing for their customers. D-Best Plumbing, where a job done right is a job done once.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on Conoco fuel with your Kickback Rewards card. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
If you want freedom and adventure, stop into one of Galpin Auto and RV's convenient locations. With a large inventory of both new and pre-owned autos and RVs, they have something for most every budget. You'll find a relaxed, no-hassle way of doing business in both Dewey and Cottonwood. Their knowledgeable staff will have you on your way to your next vacation in no time. Galpin Auto and RV in Dewey and Cottonwood, a name you can trust for over 30 years.
Want to thank Coach Eric Quesada for coming on the program to talk about the amazing opportunity that his baseball team might have. Again, contact the baseball team through their Facebook page, Mingus Baseball on Facebook. You direct a message. Coach Quesada will see it. It's $20 for those vouchers. Hopefully those kids can sell 600 and get an opportunity to play at Chase Field. If that's something you're interested in, again, go into the Facebook page for Mingus Baseball. Coming into this game, though, 41-16 is our score currently at halftime. It has been all Flagstaff Eagles. As we take a look at our keys to the game one more time as we look at the Flagstaff Eagles first. Do your thing. They are doing just that. They are doing a great job of taking their opportunities when they have them. They're sticking to their game plan. Their rotation has been solid as we see them warming up there. They're staying loose. They're playing phenomenal basketball right now, and that's one of the reasons why they've got a hefty lead going into the second half. Maya Verse has been phenomenal so far for this team. Emma Doskus has got a pair of threes. Gracelyn Nez has got 6 points, 10 points. This up and down, this lineup has done a phenomenal job of putting points on the board. And honestly, it starts with their freshman. Let me repeat that. Their freshman, Maya Verse, who is already at the varsity level. She's playing phenomenal, standing at 6'1", and she's going to be a lot of fun to watch for the remainder of her time here at Flagstaff High School. She's playing really, really well right now. Controlling the ball as a big, which is always fun to watch. Pressure early and often, they are obviously doing that. They're doing a great job of pressuring the Marauders and forcing them into turnovers, which has led to a lot of points. A lot of the Flagstaff Eagles turnovers have come off of points. If I had a stat cast in front of me, or if I had been keeping that stat, I bet you a lot of their points have come off turnovers. On the side of the Marauders, there's still time to give the seniors a victory as we see them warming up there and staying loose. There is still time to send the seniors off with a victory, so that is still a possibility. limiting turnovers has been tough. They need to continue to do that. They have not done that so far. As we wrap up the halftime here, they've not done a good job of limiting their turnovers, so they really, really need to make sure that ball security is the #1 priority. They have matched their point total from the last time they played Flagstaff. They'd love to add a couple more points and cut into this deficit and maybe make this game a game for their seniors and going into – and there's Mr. Yancey DeVore right there as he just walked right past me. Next, take advantage of every opportunity. I mean, whenever the opportunities come, they got to start making shots, limit their turnovers, score some points, and try to take advantage when you get them. Flagstaff is a solid team. There is a good reason why they are undefeated. Well, here we go. We begin the second half. The Flagstaff Eagles a hefty 41-16 lead right now as we begin the third quarter. We got the seniors back out on the floor for the Marauders. The starting 5 for the Flagstaff Eagles as well out there on the floor. Encinas, Daskis, Tozy, Encinas, Verse, and Nez out there for the Eagles. That pass almost stolen and is stolen by Dylan Sweeney to start off the second half. Sweeney, fast break, spots up for 2. Too hard off the glass, tipped around and rebounded. Tozy's got it. Tosi gets the screen from Verse. Tosi driving in. Corner. Daskis not afraid to shoot, and that one does not go in. Sweeney's got the rebound. He's going to push it up on the fast break. 3-on-2. Sweeney gets it back out. That is stolen. Encinas on the fast break now. 2-on-1. Driving in. Encinas off the glass. They will get the foul. So a smart foul from Archuleta Gabaldon. That free throw does not, that layup does not go in. So now Encinas will go up to the line. I believe this is her first trip to the line. The first free throw is up and good. Rebecca Encinas, she's got 5 points on the night. Second free throw, no good, rebounded by Roderick. She'll push it up to Gordon. Gordon, guarded tightly by Daskis. She gets it over to Sweeney. Sweeney fakes the shot, driving in, kicks it back out. Gabaldon for 3, no good. Rebounded by Verse. Verse will push it up. Verse dribble move, looking inside. Floater, off the glass, wow. Maya Verse. It'll be a foul on Sweeney. 12 points for Maya Verse as she goes to the line for her and 1. Yes, it is good. Gordon pushing it up. We got 6 minutes, 55 seconds left here in the third. Gordon swings it over to Sweeney. Sweeney. Archuleta Gabaldon has got it. Gabaldon's going to spot up. Long 3. No good. Rebounded. Roderick, second chance, is fouled by Verse. So Roderick will go to the line for 2. Looks like that foul may not even have gone on Verse, may have gone on Encinas. As Roderick makes the first free throw, that puts them over the point total from the last time they played. So already some improvements from the last time we saw the Flagstaff Eagles take on the Mingus Marauders. 17-45 goes our score. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded. Encinas pushes it past half court. And she will be fouled by Sweeney. (17:45). Flagstaff will inbound. Tosi over to Daskis for 3. No good. Tipped, rebounded by Roderick. Gordon will push it up. 6 minutes, 22 seconds left here in the third. Gordon guarded tightly by Daskis. And looks like we got a foul, an off-ball foul from, we'll see who that's on. Yes, it is. It's going to be another foul on Dylan Sweeney. Subs coming in. Dirksen and Mestis will check in. Tosi swings it around. Back up top. Insenius with it. Corner. Doskis again in the corner. That one won't go. Second chance. Nez for 2, no good. Rebounding. Back up top of the key. Tosi for 3. Yes. Tosi knocks down her first 3 of the night. 48-17 our score. Gabaldon Archuleta. Dirkson's got it. That pass is tipped and stolen. Fast break. Doskis all alone for the layup. Off the glass and in. Dirkson inside. That one is blocked. Nez with the block. Rebound now. Belinda pushing it up. Tosi. Layup under the basket, no good. Rebounded. Doskis thinking another 3. That one will fall. And we've got a timeout. Marauders will take a timeout. We've got 5 minutes left here in the third. 53-17 our score. When we come back, more basketball here on Verde Valley TV.
If you want freedom and adventure, stop into one of Galpin Auto and RV's convenient locations. With a large inventory of both new and pre-owned autos and RVs, they have something for most every budget. You'll find a relaxed, no-hassle way of doing business in both Dewey and Cottonwood. Their knowledgeable staff will have you on your way to your next vacation in no time. Galpin Auto and RV in Dewey and Cottonwood, a name you can trust for over 30 years.
53-17 our score here in the third quarter. 5 minutes left. Coach Ventura rallying the troops here as it is quite a mountain to climb for the Marauders against the Flagstaff Eagles. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you here inside Marauder Gymnasium for our senior night. Well, it's a little bit of a mountain, but hopefully the Marauders can climb it, as they will hang on to possession and inbound the ball. Gordon will push it up. Gordon fakes looking inside. Recovered Mestis. Corner. Kinsey. No good for 3. Rebounded. Flagstaff loses it. Nope, but they will recover. Pass up to Davis. Davis. Long floater is no good. Rebounded. Fighting for it is Mestis, and she'll put it up. She'll push it up. Mestis. Fast break. Too far off the glass, and it'll go out of bounds. And it'll be Flagstaff ball. Meyerson's got it. She swings it around. Begay on the drive. Gets it over to Williams. Or excuse me, Meyerson. Floater is up and good. That is Begay for 2. Sage Begay with her first 2 points of the night. This will be a delay of game call against looks like Flagstaff. Lopez will check in as well with Brock. Mestis looking inside. That pass is tipped, recovered. And Flagstaff will hang on to it. Begay with it. Swings it around. Corner 3 from Davis is no good. Rebounded by the Marauders. Dirksen goes down, but she's okay. Brock on the rebound. 17:55 with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the third. Lopez going to spot up for 2. No good. Brock's second chance is in. Taylor Brock, the freshman, for 2. 19:55. Swinging out top of the key for Davis. They're going to go over to Meyerson. Meyerson for 3. Tipped around and rebounded by Brock. Lopez will push it up. Lopez. Mestis on the drive. Layup too low on the drive. Rebounded by Flagstaff. Begay's got it. He's it over in the corner. Back at the top of the key. Davis. Spotting up for three is Begay, and she won't get it. Lopez will push it up. Got some subs on the side of both teams coming in. Dirksen spots up for two and knocks it down. Chase Dirksen. Should be a lot of fun to watch next season. The junior, her paired up with Taylor Brock, the freshman. Hopefully will bring sort of like a David Robinson, Tim Duncan sort of situation with your two bigs for Coach Ventura next season. So that should be a lot of fun to watch. That floater, no good. Rebounded Brock. She had it but loses it. Looks like her and Dirksen had a little bit of miscommunication. Sweeney. Sweeney, Bach, and Kinsey will check in. 2 minutes left here in the third. Inbounded for Davis. Davis bounces it over to Begay. Begay puts up the floater, no good. Rebounded by the Marauders. Lopez on the drive, looking inside. Brock's got a layup all her own, and it's in. Beautiful pass from Marina Lopez to Taylor Brock. Begay swings it around. Williams faked the three, but gets it over to Davis. Davis swings it around. Davis looking to the corner. Begay for three. She'll knock that one down. That's her first of the night. 58-23. Lopez swings it over. Corner three from Kinsey. No good. Tipped around, rebounded, second chance. Lopez on the floater, no good. Marauder still fighting for it. And we'll have a foul on Adriana Williams. Kinsey will inbound. Bach has got it. She'll spot up for two. No good. Gets her own rebound. Bounce pass into Lopez. Lopez, she'll spot up for two. Off the side of the backboard. As that one will go out of bounds, but the Marauders will hang on to it. 54 seconds left here in the third. Kinsey looking for somebody. She'll throw it to the top of the key to Lopez. Tipped off her fingers, but she recovers. Lopez spots up for two. No good. Tipped around. Marauders fighting for it. Jump ball. And Marauders will hang on to it. So Mingus with another opportunity to put some points up before we end the third quarter. Again, right after this game, we will have our senior night festivities. We will get an opportunity to talk with Yancey DeVore, the AD here at Mingus Union High School. And after all that, we will have our boys basketball game, game 2 of our doubleheader. Archuleta Gabaldon will check in. Lopez will check out. 44 seconds left here in the third. Davis gets it over into the corner. That's to Williams. Williams looking for somebody. She'll find Begay at the top of the key. Back up to Williams. Williams looking inside. Bounce pass. Begay. Over to Meyerson. Meyerson almost loses it. Davis recovers, but it'll go out of bounds. Gabaldon will take the ball up past half court. 20 seconds left here in the third. Sweeney spots up for two and knocks it down. Nice shot by Dylan Sweeney with the pump fake. Takes a little dribble, spots up for two and knocks it down. 5 seconds left here. Davis inside. Meyerson off the glass, no good. That will end the third. 58-25. The Marauders have 8 more minutes to hand the Flagstaff Eagles their first loss. But our score, 25-58. When we come back, more basketball right here on Verde Valley TV. Don't go anywhere.
When you buy a vehicle at Hyundai of Cottonwood, you'll enjoy thousands of miles. With America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000 miles, driving a Hyundai will give you peace of mind. Yes, there's something for everyone at Hyundai of Cottonwood on Rodeo Drive, above Larry Green Chevrolet and next to Walmart. Hyundai of Cottonwood. New thinking, new possibilities. A formula for happy drivers.
Eight minutes left here in the fourth quarter. 58-25 our score. Marauders looking to climb quite a mountain. Down by 35. They got 8 minutes to do it. Of course, after this, we will have our senior night festivities. And then we will move on to our second game of our doubleheader tonight with the boys basketball team, who look to earn their second victory on the season as they take on the Flagstaff Eagles. Kinsey looking for somebody. She'll inbound, or she'll get it over to Roderick. Roderick on the drive. She'll draw the foul. It'll be a foul on Shirley. Roderick will go to the line, the senior. Free throw is up, no good. Second one is good. 2 points for Hannah Roderick in her final home game as a Mingus Marauder. Corner to three, no good. Rebound, and Meyerson, second chance off the glass and in. Mariah Meyerson doing a good job down low. Gabaldon pushing it up. 7 minutes left here in the fourth. 60-26 our score. Sweeney's going to spot up for a long three. No good, tipped around. Kinsey, second chance, gets her own rebound and draws the foul. Kinsey looking for her first points of the night. 60-26 our score with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the fourth. That one is off the glass and no good. Second one is no good, tipped out of bounds. It'll be Eagles ball. Just under 6 minutes to play here in the fourth. 60-26 our score. Corner three. Wow. Adriana Williams showing the depth, showing the range, excuse me, for three. Gabaldon inside. Gordon's going to spot it for two and miss it. Rebounded by the Eagles. Meyerson looking inside. Out of bounds. So the Flagstaff Eagles will go take on Coconino, remaining at number one here in the Grand Canyon region. They will move to 11-0, barring no miraculous comeback. As Kinsey spots up for two and misses it. Rebounded. Gabaldon. She's going to spot up for three. No good. Gets her own rebound and is unable to save it. Good hustle from Tyra Archuleta Gabaldon. The Marauders will shift their focus on the road to take on Lee Williams as Dirksen checks in. Roderick checking out. Shirley, that pass is stolen. Sweeney on the fast break. Off the glass, no good, too hard. Rebounded, Flagstaff pushing it up. Shirley thinking three, isn't going to get it, looking for Meyerson inside. That pass is loose and stolen. Gordon's got it to get it over to Dirksen. 63-26 with 4 minutes left here in the fourth. Gabaldon looking inside. Dirksen spots up for two, no good. Rebounded, good hustle by Kinsey. She'll get it top of the key. Gordon for three, no good. Dirksen, second chance, and she'll get fouled. Grace Lindstedt getting the committing the foul on Dirksen. Dirkson's free throw is up and good. Dirkson's got 5 tonight. Roderick looking to check back in for the Marauders as Dirkson knocks down both free throws. She'll check out. We will return to our full senior lineup in the final 3 minutes of their last home game here at Mingus Union. Flagstaff inside. Begay had it, but it looks like it got, oh no, we'll get spotted for 3. No good. Second chance. Tipped around. Gabaldon's got it. Fast break. She's got Sweeney. Passes way too in front. It'll go out of bounds. Like I said, next week it'll be the battle of 1 and 2 as Flagstaff takes on Coconino. The Eagles cementing their #1 spot tonight, as regardless if they lose to Coconino next week, they'll still have the better record, so they will more than likely walk away with the region. And we'll just look to improve their seeding in the tournament, in the February Frenzy, as it's called, which is a great play on words that I did not know about until today. Roderick looking inside, pass is tipped and recovered. Roderick making her way down low, gets it up. Kinsey, she's going to spot it for 2. No good. Rebounded. Gordon's second chance. That one will go in. Olivia Gordon's first 2 of the night. Minute 40 left here in the fourth. They'll swing it around. Shirley's going to spot it for 3. Wow, and knock it down. Her first 3 of the night. Looks like we've got a timeout. Marauders take a timeout. 66-30 is our score with 1:35 left. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
If you're looking for a plumber, look no farther than D-Best Plumbing. Call them at 567-8755. Owner and founder Danny Petty has 18 years of plumbing experience in the Verde Valley. D-Best Plumbing prides themselves with providing quality workmanship and efficiency, which means honest and fair pricing for their customers. D-Best Plumbing, where a job done right is a job done once.
Coach Ventura rallying the troops for the final minute and 35 seconds for these 5 seniors on the side of the Mingus Marauders, and the 5 seniors for the side of Flagstaff, their last road game here at Mingus Union, so a little ceremonial for both sides. 30-66 is our score, minute 35 left here in the fourth. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you along with me inside a Marauders gymnasium. The Marauders will take on Lee Williams next week on the road, and will look to earn their first victory of the season on the road against Lee Williams in Kingman. Kinsey will spot up for 2. It'll be rebounded. Lindstedt had it, and she'll keep it. The pass recovered. And we'll call travel. So turnover on Onaya Shirley. Coming down to under a minute here. A solid victory for the Flagstaff Eagles as they move to 11-0 in the region. 22-5 overall. Kinsey's got it. Back up top. Gabaldon will shoot a 3. Wow. Tyra for 3. Sure, her second of the night. Corner 3 now from Flagstaff. That one's no good. Rebounded. Begay loses it. Archuleta Gabaldon has got it. She's going to spot up for another one. No good. Flagstaff will hang on to it. Lindstedt will dribble it out. Double teamed. And Begay has got it with 18 seconds left. She'll kick it out to the corner. They'll swing it around, looking to burn more time off the clock. Pressure coming on for the Marauders. I'd love to get a couple more points before they end this game. They're playing keep away. That is it. 66-33. A solid victory for the Flagstaff Eagles. We'll wrap up this game and get ready for the senior night festivities right here at Mingus Gymnasium. Don't go anywhere.
If you want freedom and adventure, stop into one of Galpin Auto and RV's convenient locations. With a large inventory of both new and pre-owned autos and RVs, they have something for most every budget. You'll find a relaxed, no-hassle way of doing business in both Dewey and Cottonwood. Their knowledgeable staff will have you on your way to your next vacation in no time. Galpin Auto and RV in Dewey and Cottonwood, a name you can trust for over 30 years.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on Conoco fuel with your Kickback Rewards card. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community, and with every customer that comes through the door, Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
Welcome you back here inside Marauder Gymnasium. A solid victory for the Flagstaff Eagles, 66-33, as they beat the Mingus Marauders to move to 11-0, or excuse me, 12-0, or no, I was right, 11-0 on the season, 22-5 overall. You can't say really much more about this game. It was all Flagstaff from beginning to end. A great way to send off their seniors in their final home game against Mingus. And for the Mingus Marauders, well, they'll shift their focus to Lee Williams and look for their final. They'll look for their first victory in their final game of the season. For the side of the Flagstaff Eagles, I mean, it was really Maya Verse played phenomenal. Emma Doskis knocked down 3 3-pointers. It's really up and down the board. Rebecca Encenius, they had some great bench production. They got probably a bunch of their underclassmen in and opportunities to get some experience at the varsity level. Of course, Maya Verse is only a freshman. She's going to be an absolute monster in her next 3 years here at Flagstaff. On the side of the Marauders, of course, Tyra Archuleta-Gabaldon, the senior, ending her night very, very strong. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points for Gabaldon. I forgot to total these up, but Chase Dirksen, the junior, her and Taylor Brock will be a lot of fun to watch coming up. Dylan Sweeney, of course, she also had a really good game. A tough loss for the Marauders. You never want to lose on senior night, but regardless, you know, you play tough, and it was going to be a tough battle coming in. But you know, the Marauders almost doubled their point total last time they played. Actually, they did double their point total last time they played against Flagstaff, and that says a lot. A lot of improvements have come from this team since the start of the season. Coach Ventura is running a great team. We're real excited for next season for this team, see where they come and watch all these great, you know, underclassmen start to become the upperclassmen. We'll see some freshmen come up. We'll see some new players. This team is going to be really, really fun to watch next season, and hopefully Coach Ventura can turn things around. I know he can. He's a phenomenal coach, great guy to talk to. So the Marauders will shift their focus to playing against Lee Williams on the road, and the Flagstaff Eagles will head back home to take on the number 2 team and improve their standing in the tournament in the February Frenzy. We are beginning our festivities here at Marauder Gymnasium for senior night. When we come back, we'll get you all ready for that and a whole lot more as we begin our second game of our doubleheader as the boys basketball team gets ready to play some basketball. Don't go anywhere, right here on Verde Valley TV.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community, and with every customer that comes through the door, Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
Hello? Hello?
Thank you.
Introducing first senior Tyra Archuleta Gabaldon.
Stay quiet.
Tyra here tonight with Mom Suzelle and her dad Adam, her brother Dante and sister Alexa.
Well, want to welcome you back inside of Marauder Gymnasium as we begin our we begin our senior night festivities here on the court. You can see Coach Paul Ventura talking to Tyra Gabaldon, Archuleta Gabaldon, excuse me. And, well, they unfortunately took the loss, 33-66 to Flagstaff, but we wish Tyra and all of the seniors best of luck. She gets a nice standing ovation. Now I'm going to send it down to the floor for our PA announcer, Brian James. When we come back, we'll get ready for this game. Stay right here.
Margaret here tonight. Olivia's most memorable moment, always saying a prayer before each game and making cheers and dances on the sidelines with Emma. For future plans, Olivia plans to attend Northern Arizona University, majoring in education. She also plans on serving a full-time mission for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Senior Leah Kinsey. Father Amber and Dave. Sister and brother Alice and Dave. Most memorable moment, she said it was tonight. Her playing time dedicated in memory of her late grandfather, Dave Kinsey Sr. By the way, Mingus senior class of 1965. He was a basketball state champion as well. In 1965, and second team All-State. She wants to send a big I love you, Grandpa. Leah's future plans are to attend Evergreen College for 1 year and transfer to Fort Lewis College in Colorado to receive a business administration degree. And someday, in her own business, continue back to contribute back to the Alpine Imagination, which she is a proud member of. Senior Leah Kinsey. Senior Hannah Roderick. Walking with her last wife, sister Rachel, and her boyfriend Jack. Hannah's most memorable moment, Coach's school bus, where Coach Paul taught us more than just school, and where we had a good discussion about life choices and about how that became the best we could be. Another great memory is Chiefs not knowing where England is. Hannah's future plans attending Alpine College next year and pursuing coaching of the sport that she loves. Hannah Roderick. Basketball manager and senior Haley Serravo. Walking with her mom, Julia, her dad waving to you right now, her sister Kiara, her sister Lacey, and her Italian cousin Chase Dirksen. His most memorable moment, all the bus rides, it was there that she learned geography. She also learned valuable life lessons and started her game, the Cacti Crips. It was where she bonded with her close friends and coach. Haley's future plans, going to Alpine College to get her nursing degree. It's her first step to becoming a successful pediatric nurse. Haley Serravo. Senior Dylan Sweeney. Walking together with Hallmark, Gretchen, her brothers Dave and Peter, her sister Grace, and her grandparents Andy and Mary Beth, cousins Nancy, Andy, and Carrie, and her best friend Abby, walking with Dylan's back. Dylan's most memorable moments, Future plans, Dylan plans on graduating high school. That's good. She's going to attend Wayne State College in Wayne, Nebraska. She's going to play softball. She's planning on majoring in pre-med and plans going to the field of nurse and anesthesiology. Dylan's leading. Basketball manager Shanoa Williams, senior, walking with her mother Arlene. Shanoa's most memorable moment was waking up early to go to Coach Paul's daughter's basketball game at the rec center, giving Chase cornrows for the first time last year, and of course the bus ride lessons with Coach Kaylee, Hannah, and Chase. Shanoa's future plans are going to Georgia Institute of Technology with her $21,000 four-year scholarship, and she's going to major in environmental engineering with a focus in renewable energy. This is one smart kid, Shanoa Williams, basketball manager this year. And those are your varsity girls seniors. Now for the boys tonight, first senior, Jaron Bowers. Walking tonight with mom and dad, Ronnie and Tom. Also, his sister Allison here tonight. Most memorable moment, putting the clamps on ties smooth. Future plans are going to NAU and majoring in computer engineering. Senior Jaron Bowers. Senior Peter Calandra. Walking tonight with his sisters Heather and Hope and mom Julie. Peter's most memorable moment was when somebody on the team left their shoes at the hotel, which caused the team to be disqualified from the Dixie State Tournament. Peter's future plans: play college baseball in California and become a baseball analyst. Peter Calandra. Senior Lucas Dirksen. Lucas walking tonight with his dad Steve and mom Jen, sister Chase, brothers Joe and Nick, and grandma Josie and grandfather Vern. Most memorable moments for Lucas include dunking for the first time after practice. Future plans for Lucas: attending NAU for college and majoring in construction management. Lucas Dirksen. Senior Jace Taylor. Jace walking tonight with his mother Sarah, father Chip, and little brother Maxon. Jace's most memorable moment: first in-game dunk off of a missed layup and putback at Yonker, and being forced to sleep on the TV stand at the Dixie State competition. Future plans: continuing to play basketball or baseball at the college level. Senior Jace Taylor. Now senior Tristan Wright. Walking with his mom Marcy and dad Andrew and grandma Kathy. Tristan's most memorable moment: staying in the hotel room at Dixie State and watching Impractical Jokers all day. Tristan's future plans: to go to college and pursue filmmaking. Tristan hopes one day you'll see his name in the credits of a major motion picture. Senior. And those are your class of 2020 seniors for tonight. Parents, grandparents, siblings, thank you for being involved in senior night. Varsity Boys Basketball coming up will start the clock.
Welcome back inside the Mingus Gymnasium on the campus of Mingus Union High School. Our second game of our doubleheader tonight as the Mingus Marauders are taking on the Flagstaff Eagles for some 4A Grand Canyon Region basketball. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you along with me. I am once again not alone here at the broadcast table. I am joined by head girls soccer coach Calvin Balo. Coach Balo, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. We've had a good season, and you on a high. It's pretty fun to be around a winning program, so it's enjoyable. Doing great.
Yeah, well, we're happy to have you. I know you were just outside at the boys soccer game, correct?
Yes.
How's that game going so far?
It was good. It was over 3-1. It was their senior night, and I was the boys coach for 7 years, or 5 years, I should say, and had a couple of seniors that I brought in as freshmen and sophomores a couple years ago, and it was just good to see them go out on a win. 3-1, they beat Lee Williams. It was a good game, really good game.
Yeah, so a solid victory for the men's soccer team here at Mingus Union. And Coach, last season you guys finished 7-6 overall, 2-4 in the region. This year you've completely flipped it. You guys are doing very, very well. 9-2 overall and 4-2 in the region. What's been different from this year compared to last year?
Oddly enough, just wins. Believe it or not, we played well last year. Our conference is strong. I just was looking at the numbers. Grand Canyon Region has 7 teams in it. We're sending 6 of them to the state tournament this year, just as we did last year. It's just a phenomenal conference. It's really, really tough to play them. We were 6-0 going into conference play last year, and then you just play all of our teams and you lose to everybody in the Grand Canyon region. We were able to win those games this year, and that was big for us. We and even just small games. 1-0, 2-1, really, really close games, but we were on the winning side of that. It really was the difference.
How do you keep your team focused when you guys are, you'll obviously significant improvements this year. How do you keep your team focused throughout the season?
Yeah, so 6 seniors. One of them went out with the ACL, but she's still a cheerleader for us, really keeps us involved. I have strength with Jaden Balo, Felicia Bueno, Marley, Eurita, and Zoe Arwin, and a defensive center back, Gabby Sanfelice. The seniors really hold us together. They pick up all the slack. They're amazing. I've been coaching some of them since they were 4 years old, so it's been a lot of fun and just seeing them grow, and they're definitely a team.
And Coach, the final home game comes up on Monday. It is senior night. It's going to be a little sad losing some of those seniors.
Yeah.
Should be a lot of fun, though.
It should be a great game. We play Saguaro, number like 13 or 14th in the state, so they're a competitive team. I think if we can win it, we can stay in the top 8 and host a state first-round game here, which would be a lot of fun. Mingus hasn't had that in years, so I'm going to say 2014 or 15 was the last time we had that kind of a success, so it's been pretty fun.
Well, Coach Balo, you walk into the gymnasium, you see all these banners up in the rafters. We'd love to put up another region championship here at Mingus Union. But thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate it. Good luck in your final game. Good luck on the rest of the season. Coach Calvin Balo, the girls' head soccer coach here. When we come back, we're going to talk with Athletic Director Yancy DeVore. Coach, stay warm out there. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Two things we can count on every year:
a new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
When you buy a vehicle at Hyundai of Cottonwood, you'll enjoy thousands of miles. With America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000 miles, driving a Hyundai will give you peace of mind. Yes, there's something for everyone at Hyundai of Cottonwood on Rodeo Drive, above Larry Green Chevrolet and next to Walmart. Hyundai of Cottonwood. New thinking, new possibilities. A formula for happy drivers.
If you're looking for a plumber, look no farther than D-Best Plumbing. Call them at 567-8755. Owner and founder Danny Petty has 18 years of plumbing experience in the Verde Valley. D-Best Plumbing prides themselves with providing quality workmanship and efficiency, which means honest and fair pricing for their customers. D-Best Plumbing, where a job done right is a job done once.
inside the Mingus Gymnasium on the campus of Mingus Union High School. A very familiar face to our program here, Athletic Director Yancey DeVore. Yancey, this is like your, what, third or fourth time coming on the program?
Yeah, I think it's my third, but hey, anytime I can get on and talk about kids and Mingus, I'll do it.
Well, how have our fall sports fared? Obviously, we got a chance to watch some of our basketball team here, but how have the other fall sports been going?
Okay, yeah, like we're just wrapping up. Basketball, the varsity teams have struggled a little bit, as we know. The lower levels are doing solid, and that's the future of our program, and that's the direction that we're going to go in. But you know what? They're making gains. Those teams have made gains throughout the year. And, you know, sometimes when you go through a losing season, it can be tough. And there's a lot of trial and errors, but there's a lot to learn from it.
It's nice to see those younger teams playing very, very well. It gives you a little more confidence going forward with the programs that lower levels you're getting a lot of really good talent.
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited to see what the future has for both of these programs, boys and girls.
Wrestling team has also sent a couple kids to state this season. They've been doing really well.
Yeah, we got two of the girls already qualified for state, Kaylee Townsend and Hannah R. Wine, who's the dual sport athlete with the soccer and wrestling, and they've already qualified. They're going, and tomorrow are sectionals for our boys, and hopefully we can get 7 or 8 of those boys into the state meet. I think we're pretty sure to get 5 for sure, but hopefully we can get more. We always want more, man.
Had an opportunity to talk with Calvin Balo before he came on. The girls' soccer team really putting together an impressive run.
Oh, they've been playing lights out all year, and they've had a couple dings on their schedule, but you know what? Balo's got them rolling, the girls are rolling, and they will be playing in the postseason, so that's really fun and exciting, and even our boys have a shot at playing in the postseason as well, so actually I'm pretty sure that they will be in the postseason, so we're really excited for the soccer programs, the wrestling programs for continuing their season, so yeah.
Outside of sports, what else has been going on around campus?
We had a really successful Broadway production here with our theater group, and they're going to be have a Shrek production in the springtime, so we're excited about that.
Really?
Yeah, and you'll have to come out and see that. Be looking for that on the Mingus calendar, and James Ball does a great job with that program, so we're really excited to see what Shrek has in store.
Yeah,
for this community.
I think that's fantastic. I don't think I've ever seen a high school do Shrek the musical.
Oh yeah, well hey, if anybody can pull it off, it's Mingus Union High School.
That's right.
So that's right.
Yeah, definitely go check that out. Check it out on the calendar on the Mingus Union High School website. How about the spring sports? I got a chance to talk with Coach Casada, the baseball team, looking to maybe go to Chase Field.
Oh man,
and they got the Hall of Fame tomorrow as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of positive things that we're looking forward to for this spring to get us on that downhill slide to summer, but. Our track is looking solid. Girls have a really solid group coming back, and the boys should be strong as well. And John Brown with the girls softball, they're going to be solid, and hopefully we can continue the success that we had last year with that program. Without a doubt, I think we will. And we are in a tough region across the board, but you know what? Our kids go out there and they play and they battle, and I'm really excited for softball. And what Eric's doing with that baseball program, really excited about. He's got the Hall of Fame game tomorrow.
That's right.
And we're inducting a couple guys into the Mingus Hall of Fame with Bob Young and Tony Vaca, 2 guys that are Mingus legends here. And we're really excited to do that. The baseball program can do that for them and get them some recognition. And Chase Field, April 21st, it looks like, at 7 o'clock at Chase Field. And we got our team, and that's towards the end of the season, and we're going to be looking at postseason for our boys then too, so that could be an important game for them.
Well, hopefully they'll get the opportunity to play in the postseason. Playing at Chase Field is quite an opportunity in itself. Our first baseball broadcast will be on March 6th. We've got boys basketball coming up. Mr. DeVore, always a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Definitely we'll have you probably back on during baseball season and softball season as we usually do.
Absolutely, and I got to give a shout out to both of our tennis, boys and girls. Excited for what they're going to do, but I appreciate Verde Valley TV and what you guys are doing supporting us. So,
well, thank you very much for welcoming us. You guys are always great when we come.
Thanks,
we're going to take a quick
it.
break. When we come back, we're going to get ready for the boys basketball game. Mr. Yancey DeVore, we'll see you on the other side of this break. You need to stay.
Two things we can count on every year.
A new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
A pleasure to talk to Mr. Yancey DeVore. Philip Katafmo, happy to have you along with me here for our second game of our doubleheader tonight as the Flagstaff Eagles take on the Mingus Marauders in our 4A Grand Canyon Region doubleheader. Coming into this game, the Flagstaff Eagles, unlike their girls basketball team, is not undefeated. They come into this game so far 14-10 in the region, or excuse me, overall, and 6-4 in the region, which puts them at tied for third with Lee Williams. They will play Coconino next week, much like the girls' basketball team. Their last victory coming against Estrella Foothills, 68-60. A close victory, but a victory nonetheless for the Flagstaff Eagles. The last time these two teams matched up in Flagstaff, 55-36. A solid victory for the Flagstaff Eagles, and they'd love to repeat that here. Coming into this game, they've earned some close victories against Monument Valley and Bradshaw, both decided by 3 or less recently. They are riding a 6-game winning streak. They are a hot team coming into this game, and, well, they're looking to continue that jump over Lee Williams to earn third place and be tied with Bradshaw Mountain in second place and improve their seeding. Like I said, their keys to the game, pressure often and early. Do as much as you can to add more pressure to this Marauders basketball team. And if you can full court press, much like the girls basketball team, you're going to give yourself opportunities on offense. It's a very talented offensive team, and they are ready to put on the gas pedal early on and get things going. Secondly, control possessions. You know, not necessarily an issue for Flagstaff, but still you want to make sure that you can hang on to possessions, kind of slow the game down a little bit, continue to score well, and if you can control possessions on top of having solid defense. I mean, it's going to be a blowout because, well, you're controlling both aspects of the game, offense and defense. So controlling possession, definitely something for Flagstaff. They're going to want to slow the game down just a little bit and kind of keep Mingus on their toes. Take advantage of every opportunity, similar to what I talked about last time with the Flagstaff girls. Take advantage of your opportunity. Continue to play your game. Flagstaff is a solid basketball team. They're playing against a Mingus team that has struggled, so they're just going to probably keep the game plan very simple, continue to execute well, and look for another victory. On the side of the Mingus Marauders, they come into this game 4-21 overall, as you see them warming up, 1-9 in the region. They are coming off a loss to Coconino, 66-42. The Marauders sitting at the bottom of this Grand Canyon region at 1-9, right behind Mojave. And like I said last time, 55-36 up in northern Arizona when they were playing against Flagstaff. Their next game will be on the road against Lee Williams. So senior night tonight for the Mingus Marauders. The last time these seniors for Flagstaff will take on Mingus in Mingus for their keys to the game, or excuse me, coming into this game, they're looking for their first victory since January 11th when they beat Mojave. And it's the last time that the Marauders have earned a victory. They beat Mojave, and, well, they haven't gotten a win since. So looking for their first victory in February. Hopefully they can get it tonight. They're looking to break their 7-game losing streak tonight as well. They're not an impossible task to beat the Flagstaff Eagles, but the Marauders need to execute as much as possible. Their keys to the game, similar to the girls as well. Give the seniors a win on senior night. That'd be very nice to send some of these seniors away with a victory before they head on to college or to jobs, wherever they decide to go. Limit their turnovers to stay in games. Flagstaff is going to pressure you early. If you can limit your turnovers, they can keep themselves in the game. A lot of turnover issues for the girls. Hopefully the boys can reverse that. Finally, take advantage of every opportunity for the Mingus Marauders. You've got an opportunity to score, take the advantage. Keep the game close, keep your defense tight, keep your offense clean, and they'll be perfectly fine. And also, a big thing, play spoiler. Right now, the Flagstaff Eagles are currently sitting at 16 in the overall standings in the 4A region. They would play, if the playoffs started now, they would play in the play-in tournament versus Cactus High School, 16-17. Now, if the Marauders can get a victory, that might push Flagstaff out of the play-in tournament completely. So the Marauders would love to play spoiler right now and kind of vanquish the hopes of possible playoffs in the play-in round for the Flagstaff Eagles. We are getting things ready here. We're going to step away real quick for the starting lineups and the national anthem. I send it down to our PA announcer, Brian James.
Number 4, Josh Lenners. Number 15, Nick Sneezy. Number 25, Nick Morrow. And number 45, Tyler Sentner. And now the starting lineup for your Mingus Marauders on senior night, starting senior number 10, Jaron Bowers. Senior number 11, Peter Calandra. Senior number 13, Lucas Dirksen. Senior number 34, Jace Taylor. And senior number 33, Tristan Wright. At this time, we ask that you please stand for the singing of tonight's national anthem with another senior, Olivia Gordon.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Once again, a phenomenal rendition of our Star Spangled Banner from Olivia Gordon, the senior for the girls basketball team here at Mingus Union. She killed it during the girls game and has killed it again here in the boys game. As we begin our second game of our doubleheader tonight, as the Flagstaff Eagles take on the Mingus Marauders. We'll get you the starting fives here in just a little bit for both teams. Marauders coming into this one looking for their second win on the season, and Flagstaff would love to catch up to Lee Williams and Bradshaw. We'll get ahead of Lee Williams and catch up to Bradshaw. Tip is up and recovered by the Marauders. And here we go. Bowers with it. Bowers driving in. Hands it off to Wright. Wright looking outside, looking back inside, off the glass and in. Dirksen with his first two. Nick Sneezy will push it up. Sneezy swings it over to Lancaster. Lancaster inside. Tipped and almost stolen by Bowers. Lancaster gets it back to Sneezy. Sneezy on the drive. Tipped and stolen. Marauders early on looking to get something going. Jace Taylor gets it over to Calandra. Over to Wright. Wright on the dribble move. Inside. Back up top. Spot up three. Peter Calandra. No good. And it looks like it stepped out of bounds before Wright could go and save it. We'll get to the starting lineups quickly here. Jaron Bowers, Peter Calandra, Lucas Dirksen, Jace Taylor, and Tristan Wright on the side of the Mingus Marauders. For the Flagstaff Eagles, Christian Lancaster, number 0, number 4, Josh Lenners, number 15, Nick Sneezy, number 25, Nick Morrow, and number 45, Tyler Sentner. Lancaster swings it over. Sneezy thinking three, gets it back to Lancaster. Inside Flagstaff, post move, no good. Rebounded by the Marauders. Taylor with the rebound and push it up to Calandra. Calandra gets it over to Taylor. Taylor, a lot of space, but decides to pass it off to Wright. Wright swings it around one more time. Bowers on the drive. Bowers looking inside. Bounce pass off the glass and in again. Lucas Dirkson's got 4. Lancaster will push it up, swing it around. Sneezy, thinking 3, decides to hang on to it. Gets it into Sentner. Sentner swings it around. Lancaster, spot up 3 in the corner, no good. Tipped, oh, I take that back. Little friendly bounce off the rim and it goes in. 3-pointer is good for Lancaster. They've cut the deficit to 1. Calandra. Swings it around. Taylor, thinking 3, holds up. Hands it off to Wright. Wright looking inside. Driving in. Wright, spin move, back out. Calandra gets the screen from Wright. Gets back over to Bowers. Bowers gets the screen from Taylor. Back up top to Taylor. Thinking 3, steps back. He's going to hang on to it. Taylor. Guarded tightly by Lancaster. Looking for some space. He'll hand it off to Calandra. 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. 4-3 our score. Calandra looking for a high screen. He'll get it from Dirksen. Back over to Bowers. Bowers spots up. Tough shot, no good. Tipped around. Looks like that was last touched by the Eagles. And yeah, the Marauders will hang on to it. Calandra looking for the inbound. He'll get it inside to Wright. Wright fighting for a shot. We'll see if he got the shot off before the foul. Looks like it'll be on the floor. Basket did go in, but will not count. There'll be a foul on the Eagles. Leonard's committing the foul. Marauders will inbound again. Calandra. Tossing it inside. Taylor's wide open for a 2. 6-3 our score. Leonard's will push it up. Lancaster in the corner. Back to Lancaster up top. Sneezy back to Lancaster looking inside. Sentner up top. Leonard's over to Lancaster. Back up top to Sneezy. Moving the ball around pretty well. Flagstaff Eagles kicking it back out. Long 3. That'll hit off the back of the backboard, so it'll go out of bounds. Shot attempt by Josh Leonard's. 6-3 our score. 4 minutes, 53 seconds left here in the first. Substitutions coming in as Trey Peters will check in and Tristan Wright will come out. Calandra pushing it up. Calandra inside. Taylor driving in. Jace Taylor, pump fake, inside move. Beautiful post move from Jace Taylor. He's got 4. Leonard's will push it up over to Lancaster. Back up top to Leonard's. Leonard's moving the ball well over to Lancaster. Lancaster thinking the 3. Looking inside. Back up top. Leonard's corner 3. We're top. Oh, no, excuse me. 6-8 is our score. Leonard's knocks down a 3. Clearly, I can't do math. So 8-6 is our score. Taylor. Driving in. Or Taylor looking for somebody outside. Excuse me, that was Peters. Bowers. Back up top to Calandra. Going to swing it around to get it back. Peters thinking 3. He's going to hang on to it. Driving in. Kicks it out. That is Jace Taylor. Over to Peter Calandra in the corner. Calandra back over. Spotting up for 2 is Peters, and it's good. Trey Peters coming off the bench and making his presence known with a jump shot. 10-6 our score. Leonard's. Guarded tightly by Calandra. Leonard's gets a screen. Spots up for 2. Off the glass and in. Josh Leonard's knocked down a 3, then puts up a 2. And the Eagles are down by 2. Calandra gets it over to Bowers on the wing. Guarded by Lancaster. Bowers on the drive. Going up, kicks it out. 3-pointer. Knocks it down. Jace Taylor. His first 3, 13-8. Calandra gets caught up in a screen. Flagstaff Eagles, that one is going to go out of bounds. Or excuse me, they're going to call a foul. That's Nick Morrow, who will go to the line. See if that goes down by the basket. I think it will. Yes, it will be to be an inbound. So the shot, no good. Bowers will check out. Lancaster up top of the key. Swings it around. Corner. Lenners for three. Wow. Josh Lenners getting the Eagles back in this game. 13-11 now with 2 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the first. Calandra over to Peters. Peters gets a screen from Calandra. Think it three, holds up. Dishes it back over to Calandra. Calandra double teamed now. Gets away from it. Gets it over to Bowers in the corner. Or Peters in the corner. He'll get it inside. Bowers swings it around. Taylor another three. No good. Rebounded by Lancaster. Lancaster driving in, looking to tie it up. Off the glass. Coast to coast. Christian Lancaster. We're tied at 13. Taylor's got it. Taylor's guarded tightly by Sentner. 5-second violation. It'll be a turnover. Great defense by Tyler Sentner. And it looks like we'll get a timeout on the side of the Marauders. We're tied at 13 with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. A good start to this game. We'll see how it finishes. Don't go anywhere right here on Verde Valley TV.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on Conoco fuel with your kickback rewards card. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
We are all knotted up at 13 here with 2 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sneezy's got it on the wing. Phil Katafmo, happy to have you along with me for some 4A Grand Canyon Region basketball. Top of the key. Lenners has been hot all night, and that shot will not go in. Taylor with the rebound, double teamed immediately, gets it away. Dirksen has it. He gets it back to Taylor. Taylor's now got it. Picking it over to Calandra. Calandra looking inside. He'll swing it around. Peters looking inside to Dirksen. Dirksen driving in. Puts a shot up, and no good. A lot of contact on that shot, but no call. Sneezy will push it up. Sneezy. Lancaster for three. No good. Didn't get the friendly roll that time. Second chance, no good. Calandra will hang on to it. Sentner on the rebound and the second chance shot. That's Devin Rodriguez who gets it over to Calandra. That pass almost intercepted by Lenners. Figgy will check in as Dirksen checks out. Figgy was a monster last time we were here in against Prescott. Grabbing a lot of boards, second chance, got that football mentality. Not afraid to get physical. Andrew Nair will check in as well, another football player. Did not see him last time against Prescott, so this will be our first look at him. But Nair playing a great receiver for the Marauders. Sneezy almost had it on the wing, but it'll go out of bounds. Pass from Sentner, just a little too far off for Sneezy. So turnover now. Minute and 2 seconds left here with 13 our score. Nair gets the screen from Figgy. Nair on the drive, and he'll draw the foul. Nice shot, though, by Peters, but it didn't go in. That'll be a foul on Flagstaff. That'll be on Jace Gordson. Rodriguez will inbound, gets it up top. Taylor, no call at all. But the Marauders hang on to it. Peters has got it at the top of the key. He may have just tripped. I might be a little over-exaggerating here. Peters looking inside. It is tipped and stolen. And we got a foul immediately. Flagstaff will hang on to it. Smart foul from Trey Peters. The 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Again, 13-13 our score. Lenners will inbound. Lancaster waiting around half court. Lenners over to Sneezy. Sneezy looking over to Gordonson. Gorson Gordson, excuse me, up top. Lenners, thinking three, holds up. Tipped and almost stolen. Rodriguez. Tripped up on accident by Lenners. So the Marauders will hang on to it. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lenners will check out. He's been pretty solid so far, though. Knocked down a couple threes to get the Eagles back in the game. Rodriguez will inbound. Calandra gets the screen. Swings it around over to Rodriguez on the wing. Rodriguez, top of the key. Driving in. Floater. Too hard off the glass. Rebound, and Figgy looking for the second chance. Figgy, a lot of contact. Finally gets the call. Figgy will go to the line for two. Figgy's first trip to the line. We'll get some subs on the side of Flagstaff. Figgy, of course, a part of the football team here at Mingus Union. As that free throw goes in. Figgy, of course, checked in for, I'll never forget, he checked in for Zach Harrison. Harrison went down during one game. Figgy checks in at quarterback. First pass he makes is a touchdown. 1 for 1, a 100% completion rating, 1 for 1 for a touchdown with Zach Figgy last season. So mostly a defensive player, but when he's needed to, he is there to answer the call offensively, as that is rebounded by Morrow and now pushed up to Thompson. Thompson looking for somebody. He'll find Sneezy. Full court press on for the Marauders. Three-pointer at the buzzer. Sneezy too hard off the glass. We will end the first quarter 14-13. We'll head to the second. We got a fresh 8 minutes on the clock and a 1-point game. Don't go anywhere.
If you want freedom and adventure, stop into one of Galpin Auto and RV's convenient locations. With a large inventory of both new and pre-owned autos and RVs, they have something for most every budget. You'll find a relaxed, no-hassle way of doing business in both Dewey and Cottonwood. Their knowledgeable staff will have you on your way to your next vacation in no time. Galpin Auto and RV in Dewey and Cottonwood, a name you can trust for over 30 years.
14-13 our score here as we begin the second quarter. Marauders coming out hot. But Flagstaff has been able to answer when they've needed it. It's mostly come from Josh Lenners, who has been able to cut the deficit with 2 threes and a 2-pointer. But he has ran into some foul trouble, so we'll see if we'll see him for the rest of the first half. Wouldn't doubt if we see him here in the second quarter. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you along with me. Nair, Figgy, Calandra, Bowers, and Rodriguez for the Marauders. Lancaster, Sneezy, Thompson, Clary, and Morrow in for the Eagles. Thompson up top to Lancaster. Lancaster over to Sneezy. Sneezy looking inside to Morrow. Morrow double teamed immediately, kicks it back out. Lancaster's got an open three. He'll put it up and won't get the bounce that time. Rodriguez gets the rebound and will have a offensive foul. So the Marauders will keep possession. The foul will go towards Flagstaff. Cleary will earn the foul. Calandra will take it up past half court, met by Lancaster. Calandra almost tripped up, almost loses it, looking for somebody. He finds Figgy, just barely, as he swings it around to Nair. Nair, bounce pass. Bowers thinking three. He'll go in for the drive. Brings it back out. Bowers back up top to Nair. Nair back inside to Figgy. Kicks it back out. Bowers thinking three. Bounce pass. Ooh, almost gets away from Calandra, but he's able to hang on to it. Back to Bowers. Bowers double teamed. Bowers. Bounce pass over to Calandra. Calandra back over to Bowers. Bowers gets the screen from Figgy. Looking inside. He's got Nair. Nair, tough shot. No good. Blocked. Morrow with the rebound to push it up to Thompson. Thompson on the drive. Looking back up top, Lancaster swings it around. Sneezy for three. No good. Rebounded by Figgy. Calandra gets it up to Nair. Inside, Rodriguez on the fast break. No good on the layup. Sneezy will push it up. They get it over to Lancaster. Lancaster met by both Marauders, and it'll be a foul on one of them. And they're going to give it to Bowers. So Bowers will earn the foul. 6 minutes, 25 seconds left here in the second quarter. Clary checks out. And Sentner checks in, and Jace Taylor checks in. We will get an inbound. Lancaster swings it around to Thompson. Thompson back over to Lancaster. Lancaster gets the screen from Sentner, looking inside. It'll go out of bounds. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left here in the second. 14-13 our score. So I wanted to clarify, actually, if the Eagles do lose, this doesn't ruin their chances of the playoffs. It actually just ruins their chances at a home game in the play-in tournament. So the Eagles more than likely will still go to the playoffs, but it'll just decide if they'll be on the road or at home. So they would love a victory to give themselves a better opportunity at a home game during the play-in tournament, as Lancaster, some tight defense, and it looks like it'll go out of bounds on the Marauders. Lancaster will inbound. 14-13 our score, 6 minutes left. He gets it over to Morrow. Gets it over to Sneezy. Sneezy looking inside. He's got Sentner. And they're going to call traveling. Calandro will inbound. Bounce pass off the foot. Yeah, should be a kick, no question. It'll be a kick ball on Lancaster, so the Marauders will hang on to possession. 5 minutes, 42 seconds left here in the second quarter. Close one, still a 1 point game. Nair gets it into to Bowers. Bowers bounce pass over to Figgy. Figgy up top, picked off by Lancaster. Lancaster on the fast break. Driving in, Nair on the defense. Lancaster unable to get it, no call on the foul. Figgy going up for it, falls down and hops right back up. We'll see who that foul is on. I think it is going to be on Flagstaff. Yes, it is going to be on Sneezy. Lancaster was looking for the foul, and to be honest, I don't blame him. A lot of contact going up on that layup. No call, though. Wright will check in. Figgy will check out. Not sure why there was, good drive by Lancaster. A lot of contact on the layup, but it is what it is. Taylor in the corner, double team coming in to trap. He'll get it into Wright. Wright gets barely over to Taylor. Taylor looking back up top to Calandra. Calandra driving in, looking inside. He had Nair. He finds Wright. Wright inside to Nair. Nair is going to go up for the tough shot. No call. Morrow's got it. He pushes it up to Thompson. Thompson almost intercepted. Lancaster back over to Morrow. Back over Thompson. Long three for the lead. No good. Lancaster, second chance, rebound, puts it up, no good, tipped around, still fighting for it. Marauders will hang on to it. Bowers push it up. Taylor, fast break. Jace Taylor drives it in and slams it home. Jace Taylor. Defense into offense turns into a slam dunk, 16-13. Sneezy over to Lancaster. Lancaster over to Sentner. Sentner up top. Thompson swings it around. Back over to Sneezy. Nair on the defense. Sneezy driving in. A lot of contact. Does get the call on the shot. So Sneezy will go to the line for two. See who that foul was on. It'll be a foul on Tristan Wright. I believe that is his first of the night. Or I believe that may have been Jace Taylor. Excuse me, I got 34 and 33 mixed up. Sneezy's first free throw is no good. 4 minutes, 22 seconds left here. We'll get a substitution as Hagerman checks in. Second free throw is up and good. So Sneezy earns his first point of the night. Calandra gets it over to Bowers. Bowers double team coming in. He's got to find somebody. He'll find Taylor. He's got Tristan Wright wide open, doesn't find him. Taylor loses it. Fast break now for the Eagles. Lancaster over to Sneezy. Sneezy, corner three for the lead. No good. Rebound to Morrow. Saying to go up. Sentner, second shot. No good. Morrow's got another rebound. He's going to go up for it. No good. Rebounded by Bowers. Bowers has got Nair wide open. He'll find him. Nair drives in. Layup is good. Andrew Nair makes it a 4-point game. (18-14), 3 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the second. Lancaster guarded tightly by Nair. Lancaster driving in, contact, and will go to the line for two. Foul will be on Tristan Wright this time. Dirksen looking to check in, as well as Brown on the side of the Flagstaff Eagles. Rodriguez looking to come in as well. So we get some subs from both teams. Lancaster's free throw is good. Rodriguez and Dirksen will check in. Wright and Bowers will go to the bench. Morrow will check out and Brown will check in. Second free throw from Lancaster is good. Nair driving in. Bounce pass over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, bounce pass over to Nair. Nair coming in, swings it around Calandra, corner. Gets it up top to Taylor. Taylor swings it out back to Calandra, corner three, too much. Rebounded, Dirksen looking for a second chance. It is stolen by Sneezy. Sneezy over to Lancaster. Lancaster back to Sneezy. Sneezy fakes the three, puts up the floater. Wow. That's a long floater, but Sneezy, but it went in. Nair, got to find somebody. 18-18 our score. Got to get it past half court. Nair, stolen. Brown with the steal. Brown over to Sneezy. Sneezy driving in, floater. No good for the lead. Nair almost had it. Lancaster's got it back. Lancaster inside directs it right to Jace Taylor. And the Marauders will slow it down. Calandra thinking three, gets it over to Taylor. Taylor inside, Rodriguez. Driving in, left hand layup, no good. Or I should say right hand layup, no good. Eagles are thankfully slowing it down. Thank you to Nick Sneezy for slowing it down. Starting to lose my voice. Sneezy, bounce pass over to Lancaster. Leonard's looking to check back in. Lancaster will go to the line again. Foul will be on number 23. That is Devin Rodriguez. Lancaster will go to the line again. He's 2 for 2 so far. Lancaster not afraid of the contact. Gotta love the aggression from the point guard. Giving themselves opportunities offensively to go to the line. Looks like Leonard might check in for Lancaster. Lancaster's got such great speed coming down the lanes. And he almost every layup for him is like a fast break because how fast he's going. Second free throw is good. So Lancaster will check out. Leonard will check back in. 20-18 our score. Rodriguez gets it over to Calandra. Calandra bounce pass inside Dirksen. Dirksen off the glass and in. Lucas Dirksen's got 6. And we're tied up. Sneezy gets the screen from Brown. Sneezy dishes it off to Hagerman. Hagerman over to Leonard. Leonard's over to Sneezy. Looking inside to Brown. Brown's got it, guarded by Dirksen. Brown kicks it back out. Leonard's on the drive. Left hand floater, too much. Rebounded by Dirksen. Calandra will slow it down with 1:30 left. Calandra swings it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez thinking three, holds up. Gets it over to Taylor. Taylor loses it, and the Marauders will hang on to it. 20-20 our score with 1:19 left. Peter Calandra will check out, and Trey Peters will check in. Rodriguez looking up top. Bowers has got it. Bowers guarded by Lenners. Lenners corner to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tripped up, and they will call a foul. He will go to the line for the 1-and-1. So Rodriguez looking to give the Marauders the lead as we got a minute 14 left here in the second quarter. Free throw is up and no good. Tipped around. Taylor's got it. Second chance for the Marauders. Rodriguez swings it back over to Taylor in the corner. Double teamed. Gets it back out. Rodriguez on the drive. Rodriguez swings it back out. Taylor, corner three. No good. Dirksen, second chance, hands it off. Bowers will go to the line for two. It'll be a foul on Kurt Brown. Should correct myself. I keep calling Tyler Sentner Kurt Brown as Bowers misses the first free throw. Figgy's going to check back in. Might want to tuck that jersey in. There we go. 57 seconds left here in the first half. Bowers waiting for his second free throw here. Throws up. Unable to get it. Dirksen fighting for it. Rebounded by Brown. Lenners will take it up. Lenners guarded tightly by Rodriguez. Swings it over to Brown. Back to Lenners. Lenners not afraid to shoot the three. Pass it over to Sneezy. Sneezy inside. Spot up. Sentner for two. He'll go to the line for two on the jump shot foul. Lancaster looking to check back in. Having a pretty good first half so far. 34 seconds left here in the second. Both teams now in the bonus. Any foul in the remaining 34 seconds of the first half will be a 1-and-1, regardless if it's on the floor or in the air. As Sentner misses his first free throw. Lancaster coming in. And Hagerman checking out. Andrew Nair coming in. Devin Rodriguez checking out. Sentner's second free throw is good, and the Eagles will take the lead. Going for the full court press, Nair. Dribbling past Lancaster, gets it off to Bowers. Back to Nair, got to get it past half court. Nair throws it away. Bowers has got it. Bowers on the drive, looking for the lead. He's got it in the foul. Jaron Bowers will go to the line for one more. Jaron Bowers able to finish the layup, and he'll look to make it a 2-point game. And he will do so. 23-21, 20 seconds left here in the second. Lenners swings it over to Sneezy. Sneezy back up to Lancaster. 10 seconds left. Lenners back over to Sneezy. Over to Lancaster. Lancaster back to Sneezy. Got to take a shot. 3 seconds left. Lancaster drives. Lenners 1 second at the buzzer. No good. The Marauders will head into the second half with a 2-point lead in a very good basketball game so far. 23-21 as we begin halftime here at Mingus Gymnasium. We've still got a lot of basketball left, and if the first half is anything like the second half, or excuse me, if the second half is anything like the first half, you know what, we're going to take a break. When we come back, I'll figure things out, and we'll get ready for halftime. Don't go anywhere.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
Two things we can count on every year.
A new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
When you buy a vehicle at Hyundai of Cottonwood, you'll enjoy thousands of miles. With America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000 miles, driving a Hyundai will give you peace of mind. Yes, there's something for everyone at Hyundai of Cottonwood on Rodeo Drive, above Larry Green Chevrolet and next to Walmart. Hyundai of Cottonwood. New thinking, new possibilities. A formula for happy drivers.
Want to welcome you back inside the Mingus Gymnasium on the campus of Mingus Union High School. A very close game for our boys basketball game and our second game of our 4A Grand Canyon Region doubleheader, 23-21. A phenomenal first half for the Mingus Marauders. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you along with me. It has been a solid first half for the Marauders, and hopefully they can keep this intensity going into the second half. As we take a look at our leading scorers right now for the Marauders who are leading this game, 9 points for Jace Taylor, 6 for Lucas Dirksen, 3 for Jaron Bowers, 2 for Andrew Nair and Devin Rodriguez, and 1 for Zach Figge, who earned his point at the free throw line. It is a packed house here on senior night inside of the Mingus Gymnasium, 23-21, and it is a great game so far as we begin halftime here. I want to thank Coach Calvin Balo and Athletic Director Yancey DeVore for coming on before the start of this game. I also want to thank Coach Eric Casada, who was here at halftime during the girls basketball game. Of course, if you are interested in purchasing one of the vouchers so that the boys baseball team can go and play at Chase Field against Lee Williams on April 21st, contact them through their Facebook page. $20 for a voucher. You can use that voucher and redeem it for a Diamondbacks ticket all through the summertime. I think Coach said during April through September. So if you want to, get an opportunity to go watch the Diamondbacks play or possibly benefit the boys baseball team to go play at Chase Field, again, go check out the Mingus Baseball Facebook page and contact them through there. On the side of the Flagstaff Eagles, 9 points from Christian Lancaster, 8 for Josh Lenners, 3 for Nick Sneezy, and 1 for Tyler Sentner. Love the intensity from Christian Lancaster, a guy who's not afraid of contact, not afraid to drive into the hole. He's given himself opportunities at the free throw line. He's 4 for 4 on free throws tonight, knocked down a big 3. Josh Lenners, whenever they needed a 3-pointer or a 2, he was there to cut the deficit early on. It'll be interesting to see what happens for the remainder of this game. We get back to our keys to the game. Early on for the Eagles, pressure early and often. They've been doing it, but the Marauders done a great job of breaking their full court press and giving themselves opportunities offensively. Control possessions, haven't necessarily controlled possessions, but they've been able to give themselves opportunities on offense where controlling the possession isn't necessarily the biggest thing. Finally, take advantage of every opportunity. They have definitely done that. Like I said, gotta love the intensity from Christian Lancaster. Josh Lenners, when he has been open for 3, he has been able to knock them down. Nick Sneezy's been playing great. They've been getting some solid rebounding from Nick Morrow. Kurt Brown came in and played a great center for this first half. The Eagles looked great, honestly, throughout this first half. I know the game is close, but both teams are playing very, very well so far. As we look at our keys to the game for the side of the Mingus Marauders, give the seniors a win on senior night. Very possible here in the first, as we begin the second half. Close game, 23-21. As we look at a couple more of the fans here, and me there at the left-hand corner of your screen. But Coach Ventura down there talking to some of his players as they ended out their senior night tonight. And the Marauders boys love to give their seniors a victory before they head out on senior night. Limit turnovers. They've done a pretty good job at limiting their turnovers. They've been really taking advantage of the turnovers on the side of the Eagles, which led to a fantastic slam dunk by Jace Taylor. Love calling a slam dunk. And Jace Taylor was able to do that. He was able to put it down for a fast break slam dunk. I'm going to take advantage of every opportunity. I'm going to say this. Keep the intensity up for the Mingus Marauders. They came out hot to start off this game, and I'd love to see them continue to stay hot going into the second half. But only time will tell to see who earns the victory again. The Marauders would love to earn their second victory of the season, get a little revenge after their loss to Flagstaff in northern Arizona against Flagstaff. 55-36 was an Eagles victory. The Marauders would love to earn their second victory and kind of ruin the possibility of a home playoff game for the Flagstaff Eagles. I know early on I said that the Eagles would be bounced out of the playoffs. That is not at all accurate. In fact, this would just change the possibility of the Eagles hosting a home game if they lose tonight in the play-in tournament for the February Frenzy. We've got 4 minutes left here in the third. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get ready for second half basketball in a very, very close game. Don't go anywhere.
If you're looking for a plumber, look no farther than D-Best Plumbing. Call them at 567-8755. Owner and founder Danny Petty has 18 years of plumbing experience in the Verde Valley. D-Best Plumbing prides themselves with providing quality workmanship and efficiency, which means honest and fair pricing for their customers. D-Best Plumbing, where a job done right is a job done once.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on Conoco fuel with your Kickback Rewards card. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
If you want freedom and adventure, stop into one of Galpin Auto and RV's convenient locations. With a large inventory of both new and pre-owned autos and RVs, they have something for most every budget. You'll find a relaxed, no-hassle way of doing business in both Dewey and Cottonwood. Their knowledgeable staff will have you on your way to your next vacation in no time. Galpin Auto and RV in Dewey and Cottonwood, a name you can trust for over 30 years.
Very close game here at Mingus Union High School. Philip Katafamo, happy to have you along with me for some 4A Grand Canyon Region basketball. 23-21 is our score as the home Mingus Marauders are currently on top of the visiting Flagstaff Eagles. You can see packed house on the Marauders side. You see a couple cheerleaders down there. We've got some fans. We've got some people walking by. The team photographer for Flagstaff walking past. And they are in for quite a fun game. If the second half is anything like the first half, we are in for an exciting conclusion to this basketball game. Again, at the half, our leading scorers, Christian Lancaster with 9, Josh Lenners with 8, Nick Sneezy with 3, and Tyler Sentner with 1 on the side of the Eagles. And for the Marauders, it is Jace Taylor with 9, Lucas Dirksen with 6, who has been great down low, Jaron Bowers with 3, Andrew Nair and Devin Rodriguez with 2, and Zach Figge with 1, but Figge's got a bunch of rebounds. Got to see the intensity from the Marauders continue into this second half if they want to win this basketball game. One of my keys to the game, or at least I should say a new key to the half, is keep the intensity up. They came out with a great intensity to start this game, and then, well, they didn't turn it off from there. As you see the Marauders making their way onto the floor, the Eagles are currently warming up. Marauders got to keep the intensity up, got to continue to pressure the Flagstaff Eagles, and they could walk away with a victory, and their second victory of the season, and send these seniors away with a victory, my first key to the game. We got 40 seconds left here before we start the second half, as Coach Rodriguez giving his team one last rally before we begin the second half. Just a couple words of encouragement before we get going. Looks like it'll be the starting 5 for the Marauders. Dirksen, Calandra, Wright, Taylor, and Bowers for the Marauders. I would assume it's going to be the same 9 for Flagstaff, and it looks like it may be Sentner, Morrow, Sneezy, Lenners, and Lancaster are the starting 5 for the Flagstaff Eagles. The Marauders will start with the ball as Tristan Wright hustles over to take the inbound and hand it off possibly to Peter Calandra. But here we go, the second half, 23-21. We are underway. Bowers has got it back behind half court. Bowers gets a screen. Bowers on the drive. Looking inside, Tristan Wright, no call, looking for his rebound. He'll get it, kicks it back out. Dirksen unable to get it, tipped around. Calandra's got it. Marauders looking to reset. Taylor in the corner. Taylor, bounce pass over to Calandra. Calandra guarded tightly by Lancaster, looking inside and stolen. Pass intended for Dirksen. Picked off by Sentner. Almost stolen by Bowers. Lancaster able to hang on to it. Kicks it back out. Lenners for three, not afraid to shoot, and that's why. Another three for Josh Lenners, and the Eagles take the lead 24-23. Calandra. Guarded by Lenners. Calandra on the drive, kicks it out to Taylor. Jace Taylor leading this team in points right now, gets it up to Wright. Wright swings it around to Calandra. Back over to Taylor. Taylor back up top. Bowers. Bowers driving in. Looking for Taylor, hands it off. Taylor driving in, spots up for two and knocks it down. Jace Taylor continuing to have a great night. He's got 11. Marauders back up 25-24. Lenners takes it up. Lancaster gets it over to Sneezy. Sneezy back over to Lenners. Lenners over to Lancaster. Lancaster inside, back out. Lancaster top of the key. Over to Lenners, inside Morrow. And it's going to be a foul on Dirksen. Pretty obvious reach in. Our first foul of the second half goes against the Marauders.
Foul number 13, Lucas Dirksen.
Sentner looking to inbound. Gets it up to Morrow. Morrow guarded by Taylor. Top of the key to Lancaster. Over to Lenners. Lenners, another three, blocked away, and they'll call a foul. I thought Taylor had all ball on that shot, but they call the foul, so Lenners will go to the line for three.
Second. Josh Lenners to the line, shooting three.
Lenners' first free throw is good. It may have been when Taylor was coming down from blocking that shot. It may have been when Lenners went down. That's why the foul was called. Second free throw of three is good. 2 for 2 so far. Third free throw off the front iron and will be rebounded by Peter Calandra. 26-25. Calandra looking for somebody. He'll find Taylor. Taylor hands it off. Bowers almost loses it, able to fall on top of it. Jump ball. Marauders ball. Timeout on the side of the Marauders. They will hang on to possession when we come back. 26-25 with 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Don't go anywhere.
When you buy a vehicle at Hyundai of Cottonwood, you'll enjoy thousands of miles. With America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000 miles, driving a Hyundai will give you peace of mind. Yes, there's something for everyone at Hyundai of Cottonwood on Rodeo Drive, above Larry Green Chevrolet and next to Walmart. Hyundai of Cottonwood. New thinking, new possibilities. A formula for happy drivers.
Our score with 6 minutes in the third quarter left. Marauders will hang on to the ball after the jump ball. Bowers will inbound. Get some subs come in. Nair coming in. With the lineup staying relatively the same. Calandra gets a high screen. Driving in. Kicks it out. Taylor looking for a three and is stolen. Lancaster fast break. Lancaster on the drive. Layup is in. Not afraid of contact is Christian Lancaster, and he knocks down the layup. 28-25. There. Driving in inside. Dirksen back up top. Nair driving in inside. Jace Taylor gets his own rebound. Second chance off the glass and in for Jace Taylor. The big fella doing work down low. 27-28. Taylor looking to tie it up. That free throw is no good. It will remain a 1-point deficit for the Marauders. Lancaster pushing it up. Swings it over to Sneezy. Sneezy thinking three, doesn't take it. Driving in, kicks it back out. Sentner, top of the key. Morrow over to Lenners. Lenners not afraid to shoot. Back over to Lancaster. Lancaster on drive. Inside, tipped and out of bounds. Flagstaff laying onto it. Lenners will inbound. Sentner gets it over to Lancaster, over to Sneezy. Sneezy in the corner. Lenners for three. No good. Rebounded. Sentner trying to get the second chance. It is loose. Lancaster's got it. Lancaster. Floater is in. Christian Lancaster. 27-30. Nair pushing it up. Trying to get something going for the Marauders. Inside. Calandra back out. Taylor thinking three. Pump fakes. Back over to Calandra. Miscommunication. It's stolen. Lenners is down. Sneezy puts up the shot and misses it. Lenners is still down on the floor. Grab it onto that right ankle. Lenners now has made his way back up onto his feet, but obviously limping. And we'll get a substitution here as Hagerman will check in. So Sneezy will go to the line. Lenners makes his way off the floor. Hagerman will check in, and Nair will check out. Or excuse me, we'll see who the sub is on as Trey Peters looks to check in. All right, so Peters will check in, and actually Jace Taylor will check out. Nair will stay in. Sneezy will go to the line for two. He's got 3 points tonight. Missed the layup opportunity, looking to capitalize on the free throw, knocks down the first. 4 points now for Nick Sneezy. Second free throw on the way. It is no good. Rebounded by Dirksen. Calandra will push it up, 31-27. We've got 4 minutes, 28 seconds left. Nair, guarded tightly by Sneezy. Gets around him. Nair driving in, draws the foul. He will go to the line for two. Or excuse me, that'll be on the floor. Or no? Yeah, it'll be on the floor. Dirksen will check out. Taylor will check back in.
Jace Taylor returns to the Mingus lineup.
Calandra looking up top to Taylor. Almost loses it, but Taylor's able to recover. Taylor driving in. Hands it off to Calandra. Nope. Now he gets it to Calandra. Back over to Taylor. Taylor gets it inside to Nair. It's tipped but recovered. Peters in the corner now. Double teamed, gets it back to Nair. Taylor is wide open. Unable to find him, it goes out of bounds. Rodriguez will check in. And Bowers will check out. Hagerman, Sentner, Morrow, Lancaster, and Sneezy for the Eagles. That one is passed up to Morrow. Closing defense, corner three. Hagerman knocks it down. His first three of the night. 34-27. Nair gets past Sneezy, driving in. Bounce pass inside. Taylor puts it up, unable to get it. That was Peters actually on the shot. Calandra gets the recovery, driving in, looking for the foul. He'll get it, and the bucket. Peter Calandra will go to the line for another free throw. Calandra for the point after to make this a 4-point game. No good. Sentner with the rebound, hands it off to Lancaster. Lancaster pushing it up past half court. Gets it over Sneezy. Looking inside, Morrow. Morrow, left hook is in. Bounce pass in, Taylor kicks it out. Peters thinking three. He is going to take that shot, no good. Rebounded by Calandra, and it's stolen. Lancaster, he loses it. Calandra fighting for it. We've got a foul. Lancaster looking inside. Sentner, layup is in. He's got three. Rodriguez. Bowers kicks it out. Peters. No call on the shot. Not a lot of contact. Kind of faded away, but Lancaster's got it. Over to Sneezy. Sneezy, corner three is blocked. But the Eagles hang on to it. Back over, Sneezy, corner three. No good. Tipped around, rebounded. Back up top to Lancaster, and the Eagles were reset. Gordson's got it. Bounce pass, Sentner, top of the key, guarded by Taylor. Swings it around. Back up top, Sneezy. Loses it, bounced off a couple feet. We'll see who was on last. I gotta say that should be Marauder ball. It looked like it tipped off a couple legs of the Flagstaff Eagles, and yeah, they're gonna hang on to it. Zach Figge is gonna check in, and Peters is gonna check out. 29-28. Gordson will inbound. Lancaster top of the key. Swings it over. Hagerman able to save it. Fast break for the Marauders. They'll push it up. Floater. No good. Second chance. Taylor almost had the put-back dunk, but it goes out of bounds. That's got to be Marauder ball. That was tipped out by Flagstaff. So yes, indeed, it will be Marauders ball. Gabaldon on the shot. Bowers has got it. Driving in, looking inside. He's got Figge, he'll draw the foul. Taylor with a nice dunk, but it doesn't count. We get the foul on Sentner, I believe. Yes, it will be. Figge to the line, looking to cut into the deficit. Free throw is up, and no good. Calandra is going to check back in for Bowers, and Morrow is going to come in for Sentner. Sentner is already in foul trouble. He's got 4. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Hagerman. No double dribble call on that one. And we're going to get a timeout for Flagstaff. 29-28, minute 6 left here in the third. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
30-second timeout.
If you're looking for a plumber, look no farther than D-Best Plumbing. Call them at 567-8755. Owner and founder Danny Petty has 18 years of plumbing experience in the Verde Valley. The Best Plumbing prides themselves with providing quality workmanship and efficiency, which means honest and fair pricing for their customers. The Best Plumbing, where a job done right is a job done once.
One minute and 6 seconds left here in the third quarter. 38-29 our score. Lancaster will inbound for the Flagstaff Eagles. Almost stolen by Rodriguez, and it'll be Eagles ball. Good closeout by Devin Rodriguez early on that pass. Philip Catafamo on the call for you tonight. 38-29 our score. A pass inbounded to Lancaster. Calandra's going to meet him at half court. Lancaster, floater. Off the glass, somehow goes in. Wow! Christian Lancaster makes the bucket, and he'll get a technical. It was a beautiful move by Lancaster on an impossible shot. To be honest, I probably would have done the same thing. So Jace Taylor will go to the line to shoot two, looking to cut into the deficit. Taylor's free throw no good. Second free throw is good. So the Marauders will also get possession as Gabaldon will inbound. This is a good opportunity for Mingus to cut into the deficit before we head into the fourth. They're down 10, 30-40. .53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Rodriguez will inbound it to Gabaldon. Gabaldon inside. Figgy looking for the foul. Got it on the foul! Zach Figgy will go to the line. .32-40. 48 seconds left. And knocks it down. Zach Figgy, he's got four. 33-40. Lancaster guarded tightly by Calandra. Tipped, almost stolen. Lancaster's got it. It is going to be a foul on Calandra. .33-40 our score here. Flagstaff will inbound. Lancaster's got it. Driving in. Stolen. It is going to be a charge. That will put the Marauders in the bonus.
Push after the pass. 1-1.
That's foul for 0, Christian Lancaster. His second.
.33-40 here. The Marauders will go to the line for the 1-and-1. I'm not sure what the referees are discussing here. So we'll still sort this out. 33-40 our score with 30 seconds left here in the third. See if this puts the Marauders in the bonus. I believe it will. The Eagles will take advantage of the time of the quote-unquote officials timeout, and so will the Marauders. Hope everyone is enjoying their Friday night so far. Should be expecting some pretty nice weather throughout the weekend and some rain on to start the week. Some rain coming in on Sunday, possibly to start your week on Monday. So they will not go to the line. We want to thank everybody for tuning in, whether you're a Marauder fan or an Eagle fan.
Offensive foul, non-shooting, Mingus takes possession.
So the Marauders will still be in the bonus, but it will not go for a 1-and-1 on that charge. Gabaldon looking for the screen from Figgy, driving in. Almost loses it, gets it over to Calandra. Gabaldon over to Figgy. Figgy, 16 seconds, driving in. Figgy puts up the shot. No good, gets his own rebound, jump ball. We'll see whose ball it is. And the possession arrow is going towards Flagstaff, so they will control the ball in what looks to be the final possession here in the third quarter. 7-point lead for the Eagles. Sneezy, 5 seconds to shoot. Sneezy, got to do something. Spots up for three. Oh! Nick Sneezy knocks down the three at the buzzer to make it a 10-point game. The bank is open. 43-33 as we get a fresh 8 minutes. The Marauders have 8 minutes to come back down 10. We'll be right back.
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
An impressive bank shot from Nick Sneezy to end the third quarter and put the Eagles up by 10. 43-33. We've got a fresh 8 minutes on the clock as we begin the fourth quarter. Philip Catafamo, happy to have you along with me for some exciting 4A Grand Canyon Region basketball. Calandra inbound to Gabaldon. Over to Calandra. Calandra over, Gabaldon, back to Calandra. Calandras looking for somebody. Back over to Gabaldon, inside. Bowers fighting for it, no call. And the Eagles have it. Sneezy at the top of the key. Looking inside, Morrow. Morrow, right hand, hook shot, no good, rebounded by Figgy. It is going to be a foul on Flagstaff. So the Marauders will go to the line for the 1-and-1. This is where Mingus can really take advantage of Flagstaff. Every foul shot, regardless if it's on the floor or in the air now for the Marauders, will result in free throws. This is where they cut into the deficit and start to find themselves back in this game. And it starts right here with Zach Figgy knocking down this free throw, which does not happen. Rebounded by the Eagles. Thompson will push it up. He'll get it over to Sneezy. Sneezy trying to get past Calandra. Gets it over to Morrow. Morrow on the wing. Gets it over. Gordson driving in. Layup. Tough shot. No good. Calandra's got it. Calandra pushing the ball up. Gets it over. Bowers had a three. Hung on to it. Left hand layup. No call. It doesn't matter. He got the layup. Devin Rodriguez, or excuse me, Bowers with another layup. Sneezy swings it around. Thompson in the corner. Sneezy's got it. Swings it over to Gordson. Looking inside to Morrow. Morrow, it's stolen. Gabaldon with a beautiful defense. Driving in. Gets it over. Bowers coming in inside. Looking for Taylor. Taylor's got it. And we got a timeout for the Marauders. A smart timeout from Coach Albert Rodriguez. 35-43, 6 minutes, 21 left here in the fourth. Don't go anywhere.
Two things we can count on every year.
A new set of tax rules and great weather here in northern Arizona.
Jackson Hewitt Tax Service, locally owned and operated by Lewis Rice since 1997, is here for you all year long.
Your neighborhood Jackson Hewitt Tax Office will help you in all of your taxing situations.
Electronic filing is always free with your tax preparation at Jackson Hewitt Tax Service.
Get more in return. Call 1-800-234-1040 for an office near you.
35-43 with 6 minutes, 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Want to welcome you back here inside Mingus Gymnasium. Calandra inbounds to Bowers, almost loses, he's able to recover it. Bowers, double teamed, gets it off. Gabaldon for three, no good. Taylor with the tip in. Use the length, big fella. Tips it in, 37-43. Lancaster back in for the Eagles. Bounce pass, it is stolen. Gabaldon, fast break, drive it in. No call on the foul. Great defense from Christian Lancaster to alter the shot. Corner three, Sneezy. Bang! Nick Sneezy knocks down another one. Gabaldon over, Taylor for three. No good. (46-37). Sneezy spots up another one. No good, tipped. Second chance, Sneezy got his own rebound and it goes in. Sneezy's got 12. Gabaldon. Drive it in, spots up, knocks it down. Dante Gabaldon's first two of the night. Lancaster guarded tightly by Bowers. Rebounded by Sneezy, or excuse me, recovered by Sneezy on the pass from Thompson. Sneezy up top, Morrow back over to Lancaster. Gets a screen, swings it around to Gordson. Gordson back up Sneezy. Sneezy over to Thompson in the wing. Back up top. Lancaster driving in. A lot of contact, no call. That should be out of bounds. And it'll go out of bounds on the Eagles. Four minutes, 17 left here. Gordson over to Lancaster. Lancaster back over. Sneezy, another three. Yes! Nick Sneezy has been on fire. 39-51. Gabaldon swings it around. Peters on the drive. Puts it up. No good. Tipped and recovered. Morrow up to Lancaster. Fast break now. Blocked away. Goranson. Goranson met him up top. Unfortunately, he fouled him. But now Lancaster will go to the line. Gabaldon showing the hops. Lancaster will earn his two from the line. He misses that one. Lancaster's second free throw is good. Timeout Eagles, 52-39, 3 minutes, 5 seconds, 50 seconds left here in the fourth. Don't go anywhere.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on Conoco fuel with your kickback rewards card. The Suzy Q drive-through window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
52-39 with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A hefty Flagstaff lead. Marauders were leading at halftime, and well, it's been all Eagles ever since. Marauders looking to put something together here. We got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Gabaldon. Peters on the drive. Going up, tough shot, will go to the line for two. Centurn will check in, or excuse me, Sentner will check in. A free throw no good from Peters. Gabaldon will check out, and Bowers will check in. Gordson will check out. Figgy looking to check back in. Free throw is up, and no good. Rebounded, Calandra's got it. Peters. It'll be a foul. So 1-and-1 here. So foul on Sneezy. That's Sneezy's third foul, as Peters will go back to the line. First one is up and good. Peters has now got 3. Double bonus now, so again, each foul, regardless if it's in the air or on the ground, will be result in 2 free throws for the Marauders as Peters knocks down both. 41-52, Peters will check out, and Figgy will check back in. Figgy, Taylor, Rodriguez, Bowers, and Calandra for the Marauders. Lancaster, Sneezy, Cleary, Centurn, and Morrow for the Eagles. Cleary looking for somebody. Finds Lancaster somehow. He'll drive in, bounce pass, oh, beautiful pass from Lancaster behind the back. Sneezy's got it, guarded by Calandra. It'll be a reach-in foul on Peter Calandra, so now it'll be a 1-and-1 for the Eagles. So regardless of any fouls on both sides, they will result in free throws. That is Calandra's third foul. 52-41. Sneezy having an impressive 15-point night, looking to make it 16. He won't. Rebounded. Fighting for it. Eagles have it. It is lost and out of bounds. Marauders will hang on to it. 3 minutes left. Got to put something together now. Foster looking to check in. He'll check in for Morrow. He'll check in for Morrow. So Foster will check in. Morrow will check out. Rodriguez looking to inbound. Get it over to Bowers. Bowers gets a screen from Figgy. Bowers on the drive. Bowers, right hand layup, no good. Figgy. We'll see who that foul was on. It'll be a foul on Centurn. Sentner, excuse me. Morrow will check in. So Figgy will go to the line for 2. Really helped the team right here. Cut it to single digits. Figgy will knock down the first. Looking to make it a single-digit deficit. As Wright looks to check in. Won't get that one. Lancaster will rebound. Lancaster, nifty dribble moves, gets it over to Sneezy. Sneezy almost loses it, able to recover, gets it off to Lancaster. And it'll be a reach-in foul. It'll be a foul on Bowers, so Lancaster will go to the line for one. Figgy will check out. Wright will check in. Bowers will check out. Nair will check in. Kurt Brown looking to check in for the Eagles. He will. He'll come in for Foster, who just checked in. So we get a little more height. Two minutes, 28 seconds left here in the fourth. 10-point deficit. Make that 11. Lancaster knocks down both. Clutch free throws from Christian Lancaster. Nair gets it over to Taylor. Taylor spots up for three. No good. Rebounded, Morrow. Gets it over to Sneezy. Sneezy guarded by Calandra and Nair. Double team coming in, it's recovered. Morrow bounces it off to Lancaster. Lancaster double teamed. Almost dribbles through it and will call a foul on Nair.
Foul on number 5, Andrew Nair. His second. Christian Lancaster to the line. Shooting a 1-and-1.
Lancaster again at the line for the 1-and-1. Knocks that one down to go to the line again. $19 points for Christian Lancaster, putting together a phenomenal possible 20-point game as Bowers checks back in for Rodriguez. Lancaster looking for point number 20. He will get it. 20 points for Christian Lancaster tonight. Bowers gets it over to Calandra. Calandra gets a high screen from Nair. Or excuse me, high screen from Wright. Nair's got it. And it'll be a blocking foul on Lancaster. So Nair will go to the line. Thompson will check in.
Andrew Nair to the line, shooting 2.
Nair's first free throw is good. Luke Thompson will check in, and Kurt Brown will check out. Second free throw now from Andrew Nair on the way. Got it. Lancaster full court press on for the Marauders. We get a timeout for Flagstaff with a minute 50 left, 56-44. Don't go anywhere, right here on Verde Valley TV.
If you want freedom and adventure, stop into one of Galpin Auto and RV's convenient locations. With a large inventory of both new and pre-owned autos and RVs, they have something for most every budget. You'll find a relaxed, no-hassle way of doing business in both Dewey and Cottonwood. Their knowledgeable staff will have you on your way to your next vacation in no time. Galpin Auto and RV in Dewey and Cottonwood, a name you can trust for over 30 years.
It was actually a timeout on the side of the Marauders. So 44-56 is our score. 1 minute, 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Both teams in the bonus. So far it's been all Eagles to begin this, well, to begin the second half completely, to be honest. It was a 23-21 score with the Marauders leading at halftime. And, well, the Eagles started to put on the pedal, and they didn't let up. 44-56 now our score, a 12-point lead for the Flagstaff Eagles. Thompson will inbound. Full court press on for the Marauders. Not a big hill to climb, but a hill nonetheless. With a 12-point deficit and under 2 minutes to play. That ball is loose. Bowers has got it. He's going to put it up off the glass and in. Bowers has got 2. Full court press again. Triple teamed. Lancaster doing a great job dribbling out of pressure. Thompson's got it. Sneezy's going to slow it down. Almost stolen. Lancaster's got it. Morrow. Thompson. They're moving around. Sneezy to burn as much time off the clock as they can. Keep playing, keep away. As that pass, that will be a foul on Calandra, so Sneezy will go to the line for the 1-and-1. 10-point deficit for the Marauders. Got to get a couple stops and a few buckets. As Kurt Brown looks to check back in. Sneezy's free throw is up and good. Yeah, Nick Sneezy also putting together a really good game. 16 points. Of course, had that three-pointer at the buzzer to end the half. Banked it off the backboard. Or was it the end of, I think it was actually the end of the third. Second free throw is good. Get it back to 12 points. Calandra will pick it up and hand it off to Bowers. Bowers. Nair looking for the corner three. Doesn't take it. Nair driving in. Looking for the foul. He'll get it. He'll go to the line for the 1-and-1. Or the bonus, double bonus, so 2 free throws. Cleary draws the foul. And looking to make it a 10-point deficit. Nair knocks down his first. Rodriguez and Peters checking in. Calandra and Bowers checking out. Second free throw from Nair is no good. Taylor looking for the rebound, fighting for it. Eagles will get it. Ball is loose. The Eagles have it. Oh, it's the beautiful pass from Andrew Nair inside to Tristan Wright, but we've got a foul before the pass. So the Marauders will go to the line for 2. Nair will go back to the free throw line. Second chance now for Andrew Nair to make this a single point deficit. Misses the first. Nair's got 5 points tonight. Looking for 6 to make it a 10-point lead for the Eagles. And he does not get it. Rebounded by Cleary. Thompson will get it over to Sneezy. Sneezy, bounce pass. Over to Lancaster. Nair stole it. Rodriguez driving in. Kicks it back out. Nair thinking 3, puts it up, and it hits off the back side of the backboard. And Rodriguez is down. He's grabbing onto that right ankle. We will see what happens here. Lancaster had a fast break and a half. Had a lot of time to grab that one. Rodriguez will come out. Now we will see Figgy will check in. I believe that is, if I heard Brian James right, 14 for the Marauders is Vaca. Sneezy over to Lancaster, guarded tightly by Figgy. Yeah, that is Julian Vaca, number 14. 30 seconds left. So the Eagles will, in fact, move to a two-way tie for second place with Bradshaw Mountain, as they will move to 7-4 in the region as Morrow knocks down the free throw. Brown will check in. Dirksen will check in. Wright will check out. And the Marauders will look for their second victory against Lee Williams next week, as Morrow knocks down both. Nair will push it up with 30 seconds left. He'll drive in. Bounce pass inside. Lost from Figgy. Lancaster's got it. And he will look to dribble it out. Lancaster runs over to the corner. That's going to do it. Sneezy's got it. He's going to let the clock wind down. A 60-47 victory for the Flagstaff Eagles. 7-4 in region. They now are tied with Bradshaw Mountain for second place and continue to increase their chances of hosting a playoff game in the play-in tournament. A disappointing loss for the Marauders, but we'll talk about this and wrap up the night when we come back on the other side of this break. Don't go anywhere.
If you want freedom and adventure, stop into one of Galpin Auto and RV's convenient locations. With a large inventory of both new and pre-owned autos and RVs, they have something for most every budget. You'll find a relaxed, no-hassle way of doing business in both Dewey and Cottonwood. Their knowledgeable staff will have you on your way to your next vacation in no time. Galpin Auto and RV in Dewey and Cottonwood, a name you can trust for over 30 years.
The Suzy Q Market is the most convenient stop for road trips with 1,500 beverage selections and plenty of snacks. And save on Conoco fuel with your Kickback Rewards card. The Suzy Q drive-thru window is the most convenient way to stop for those essentials on the way home.
Road trips start here with something for everyone.
At Suzy Q.
Shop local first, always.
Go Marauders!
People often refer to Larry Green Chevrolet as the people place. Keeping that reputation is a priority in the community and with every customer that comes through the door. Larry Green Chevrolet, we're better and we'll prove it. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, you'll find our selection extensive and the sales team professional and courteous. Visit Larry Green Chevrolet just off Highway 260 next to Walmart or LarryGreenChevrolet.com.
Well, a solid victory for the Flagstaff Eagles on both sides, the girls and the boys. The boys basketball team now moved to 7-4. They are tied for second with Bradshaw Mountain in the region, while the Marauders will look to earn their second victory on the year against Lee Williams as they head on the road. Congratulations to all of our seniors. We appreciate your time here at Mingus. We look forward to hearing about your successes in the future. We all wish you best of luck on both sides for Flagstaff and Mingus. Phenomenal basketball play from both sides. A great game from Christian Lancaster, 20 points for the Flagstaff Eagles, 13 for Josh Lenners, 17 for Nick Sneezy, 4 for Nick Morrow, 3 for Tyler Sentner, and 3 for Leighton Hagerman. On the side of the Marauders, it was Jace Taylor, 16 points, 7 points for Jaron Bowers, 6 for Lucas Dirksen, 5 for Figgy and Nair, 4 for Trey Peters, 2 for Calandra, and 7 for Jaron Bowers. I think I already mentioned that, but, well, we're wrapping it up here. So the Marauders will turn their focus on the road to Kingman to take on Lee Williams, whereas the Flagstaff Eagles will go back home to take on Coconino. I want to wish you a great rest of your night. Have a very safe and enjoyable weekend for everybody here at Verde Valley TV. For our producer, Ryan Nichols, I've been Philip Katafamo, again, wishing you a very safe weekend. It might rain on Sunday, so be prepared for that. Take it easy and enjoy the rest of your week.